stories, bro.
Are we on now? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, just that. And then I'm waiting on they blocked up the printer with some other stuff, so I gotta wait for my brother to come
Oh,
up for the Kevin Spacey story.
this all good?
But that's the line.
All right, I can just start talking now?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you guys right now. As you hear from our stage manager, Stu, we have 10 minutes before the show starts, but I'm glad I get a chance to talk to you guys ahead of time. First thing, it looks like the research place Intex, they did a study that reveals that over half of Americans lie to avoid rough sleeping arrangements during the holidays. First of all, I think it's more than half. The sleeping arrangements are the first thing that I think about when I know that I'm going over somebody's house. And that's why, honestly, I'm glad I'm at a point in my life where as long as I'm sure the person won't take it personally, I'll take that. Thank you. As long as the person won't take it personally, I'll get a hotel. What's wrong with a hotel, guys? I'll go sleep at the hotel and I'll get up early, I'll work out, and I'll come back over your house. But look, man, I'm 40, I play basketball, my back hurts. I can't sleep on I can't sleep on the couch. I can't sleep sitting up in an old weird chair that smells like, like it smells like it's been in a room that no one's opened the door to in a long time, like one of those weird smells. Like, I don't want to be, first of all, the guest room is just creepy because if it wasn't somebody in your family, like somebody in the last owner, somebody died in there, you can smell it. It's a weird, like, no one goes in this room smell. And I don't want to smell that. The bed is weird at all. It's not broken in. It's just, I'm like, look, I don't want to do this with you. I want to eat. I want to discuss stories, and we'll have a drink after dinner and have coffee before and have some dessert. But why do I need to sleep at your house? Like, we're extended family, probably. I'll sleep at my mom's house. But, my mom's old, my old bedroom is converted now. There's, all the bedrooms are something else. I've been out of the house for 20 years. So I kind of like the idea of us just, like, having our family time. But then how about a little me time, So, and also just, like, I've slept in people's houses, and literally their dog will be on the bed in the morning. It's like, oh, he comes in every morning at 6. I'm like, oh, does he? Good. You know where that doesn't happen? The Hampton Inn. All right, so just let me sleep in a hotel, and then we'll have family holiday love and fun right after. I need you guys to let me know if you agree. Am I being rude? Should I suck it up for the holidays? Is that it? Just suck it up and just be. Look, when you're 40, I can't have a bad night of sleep and be functional the next day. I'm doing this for you. Just so you don't have to deal with my attitude tomorrow, because my back hurt because I'm sleeping on, and it's like, don't with the air mattress. Don't tell me you have a place for me to stay, and then I start hearing a noise like you started up an old caddy, and it's you blowing up a bed for me. I don't want you to blow up a bed. I don't want to sleep on anything inflatable. I don't want to be on a life raft unless I'm escaping a carnival cruise. I want to be on a bed with a comforter. And that's how I'm very serious about my sleep. It's a third of your day. It's a third of your life. It's a big deal. So, like, I completely agree with this. It says 62% of people have been pushed to the couch. 39% have been on a bed that was too small. I don't know if Shaq is involved in this. 44% slept on the floor, such as a sleeping bag. That's not happening in any realm. You better. That sleeping bag better be for a murder. There better be like campgrounds, people coming to look for me if I'm in a sleeping bag. That's never happened. 13%, more than 1 in 10 adults have found themselves in a child's themed bed. Now that's just creepy and weird. I don't know if I like that. I don't want to see Mickey. I don't want to be in a race car bed. All right, I kind of want to be in a race car bed. All right, so I'm fine with that one. 7% have resorted to sleeping in a tent. All right, this is the Green Berets did this study. I'm not doing any of this. I'll be at the hotel. I know the price is going to be high for the holidays. I'm fine with that. It's worth the extra money. Have a little hotel lobby waffle, and then I'll head over to your house for lunch. All right, so that's the study. Real quick.
Yeah, we're going camping, bro.
I'm fine with camping. It's saying that, like, when you stay with people's houses over the holidays, it says that half the people lie to avoid having to, like, sleep on a couch or in a weird guest room. I was saying to our family out there, I was like, that's the first thing I think of is, like, what are the sleeping arrangements?
That's true. We're actually going to L.A. for Thanksgiving, and we're staying by a friend's house, but he has an extra room, but me, Jordan, and the baby are going to be in that room.
Right.
So no one's on the couch.
Right, and see, like you've already done some vetting, like you know this room. This stuff, like I always say, like when you stay with a family member, especially an older family, they got that weird room that like no one's even opened that door, so it smells like old people in there.
Everything's so small. You go into bed and you're like, how did my parents sleep? You know, like I remember going to my grandma's house and the beds were like this big. And you're like, how did people even sleep on this bed? You know?
Everybody's lives sucked until like 1984, so we started figuring things out. Like furniture was uncomfortable. Remember, like you ever sit down on like an old chair and you're like, this is like almost just metal under here.
Yeah, but if you don't know, like ignorance is bliss. If you think this is it, that's it. You know what I mean? So if you don't know any better, it's a good thing.
Right. That's right. But now we know too much. So DBL, you got DBL Nation. You guys, let me know. Let me, Jeff, know what you think about this study. We both are in agreement. It's like, look, man, figure it out. Don't have me in some weird room with some weird mothball smell.
That's part of family fun, Al.
Having back pain?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'm in such a bad mood if I don't sleep well. It's like that's the only thing that puts me in a bad mood. Is like bad sleep.
Just keep drinking.
Okay. All right. I'm fine with that. All right.
Happy holidays.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm making the transition. This is television, everybody. You walk from one chair to the other. I made it. All right. Miss Ebony Steele.
That's okay? Okay. And just so you know. Yeah.
All right. And here, let me get my cards. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the study. Like I said, I completely agree with it. I think that number is higher. I think the only people that stay at family's house is if you have like an aunt that would take it really personally, which some old people do. Like, and I respect that. Hopefully I'm that old person soon. That's like, what do you mean a hotel? You stay at my house. You too good for my house? I can't wait to be able to say that, but in a way I'll understand. All right, so DBL Nation, hit us up. Let us know your thoughts. Talk to you guys.
Is that the guy who won that?
Eb, is that your tea or my tea?
That was hers.
Oh, yeah, I'll do a hot tea for sure.
Is that what yours is?
Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, you just dump it in the car. Thank you.
Yes.
Tell the host what
The people on YouTube and Facebook love your pregame ritual. They love seeing it every day now. So they love seeing your pregame ritual every day.
He said YouTube and Facebook. That's what they talk about. Big show.
It's Thursday, November 9th, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Last night's Country Music Awards were chock full of amazing moments, with Carrie Underwood, Eric Church, and Keith Urban turning out history-making performances. That's in today's Top 5.
NeNe Leakes threatens to quit Real Housewives of Atlanta if her nemesis Kim Zolciak remains on the show. So whose side are you on? A little boy's plea to help rescue dogs find forever homes has gone viral. Why? Because it's the most adorable thing you'll see all day. We'll talk with the puppy matchmaker himself in today's Extra Shot. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, November 9th, and we are the only live show in daytime talking the breaking news and trending topics that you are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Let's get this thing kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, girlfriend.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker, and I'm very distracted because there are kittens kittens in the studio, and I'm so excited
Hey,
about that.
boo-boo.
Stay tuned for why there's kittens in the studio. All right, we are a trending news and entertainment show that is live. It covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team. They're in our studio, ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And we begin with the Country Music Awards and the top 3 trending moments from last night. First, Carrie Underwood's emotional tribute to lives lost last year, including in the Las Vegas shooting. Take a look. Chill. There was also an overwhelming sense of community with Eric Church's a cappella version of Amazing Grace. And then Darius Rucker singing Hold My Hand with country's biggest stars. You want to watch this.
Still sounds amazing, huh?
Still sounds
Great.
amazing. Now, my favorite moment from the show was when Keith Urban tackled the sexual harassment scandal, singing his newest song, Female. And the coolest part about it is he dedicated the song to the women in his life and to the adversity that all women face.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think that took a lot of guts for him to do that. And
Yeah.
it's so time appropriate. And it's his way of saying, however the old way was, that's over.
Right.
And we have
Right.
a song now, and like that, hopefully that's a rallying cry for a lot of women in country music, because it looks like this was in all forms of entertainment, not just movies. So let's hope that there's some women in country music that also speak out.
The show was
Right.
great. The show was great from the beginning. I watched. I got home. My wife loves country music, and we got in. And I thought the way they did the top of the show, not the performances were amazing, but the way they handled the top of the show, they touched on everything. You know, they gave their condolences, but they're like, we play music, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to play music for you guys and put a smile on your face. And they went on with the intro. I thought they did a terrific job.
A
last night.
beautiful example of unity and diversity. Beautiful
Hey
example.
to the men. All right, moving on. Trending right now, Kevin Spacey being scrubbed from a new movie. Ridley Scott's newest film, All the Money in the World, is due out in theaters December 22nd. Now, actor Christopher Plummer will replace Kevin as oil tycoon John Paul Getty. The trailer has already been released. Take a look.
We're from another planet, where the force of gravity is so strong, it bends the light. It bends people, too.
Mr. Getty, your grandson.
Miss Getty, we have your son.
Is this some kind of joke?
Okay, this is a huge statement from Ridley Scott and Sony, because this movie has already been in the can. It's out in a month.
They shot it already with Kevin
Spacey,
Okay.
and they are completely removing him. Cast Plummer to replace him as John Paul Getty. They even have to. There he is. There's Plummer right there. They even
That's
have
Kevin
to,
Spacey on the left.
That's Kevin
Yeah,
Spacey
with
on the
all-
left. They even have to get some of the actors to come back and reshoot these scenes. Huge statement from Ridley Scott.
I mean, they put a lot of money into this movie. I think it's going to be a hit, and I don't think it would be the hit it would have been if they left Kevin Spacey near. This is what you have to do now.
Right, I agree.
We're watching a man be deleted from history. I mean,
Yeah.
they're literally removing, almost CGIing him out of our lives. And I mean, I think that he'll be a cautionary tale for anybody else that thinks they can get away with treating people like that.
Actions have to come with repercussions, and this is a statement for everyone.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch. But am I correct that they wanted that actor in the beginning to play it? I had
That's
heard
an
somewhere.
interesting point.
Right,
So
but I
there
think
you
they
go.
thought that Kevin Spacey could
Yeah.
bring more people to the actual film.
And I'm getting confirmation of that from
Yeah.
our EP. There are reports.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ebony Steele.
Sure.
We're going to go right to Raquel, digital producer Raquel Villanueva. She's got news at this moment.
Right now, we are just hours away from seeing Christmas arrive at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party starts tonight, and you can watch it from home. You can see Anna, Elsa, and Olaf from Disney's mega hit Frozen transform Cinderella's castle into a winter wonderland. The magic begins just after 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll post a link on our Daily Blast Live social media pages so you don't miss out on the fun. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Raquel. How fun fun. I want to go to Disneyland so
I
bad.
know.
I love Disneyland.
We'll go there and drop 50 G's one day. Don't worry about it. We'll be there soon.
Okay. Sign me up.
Well, I think that's how much a ticket is now to go to
No,
Disneyland.
they're not 50 G's.
I'm saving up.
If you
I'm
do it,
saving
if
up.
you do it right.
Let's put the trip on layaway.
All right. Taylor Swift's newest album drops tomorrow, but right now fans are talking about Madame Tussauds. Am I saying that properly?
Tussauds.
Oh, thank you. New wax figure, Taylor Swift, and they partnered with Give Me Shelter Cat Rescue to help adopt local kittens because Taylor Swift is such a big cat person. So we're unveiling our very own wax figure. Hey, Tori, is that you?
It sure is.
Oh, it talks.
This weekend is National Pet Adoption Weekend, and we wanted to get in on the fun. These cats are all from the Dumb Friends Animal League of Denver, and they are melting my wax heart. So to find a local shelter where you can adopt a new member of the family, go to our Facebook page, and we'll drop the info live for you right now. Back to you, Sam.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying right now.
I know you're dying. This is very cute. And Sam, you don't know this. I stalked your Instagram,
You
and
did?
I heard that you were a crazy cat lover. So I don't know if we still have. Do we have those pictures for Sam? Oh, this is Sam's place.
True. There's 4 cats.
Look at that.
4 cats. Look at the black cat.
All right, give us the names really quickly.
Okay, so we got Kitty, and the gray one, and the black one is Kit
You really
Kat.
went out on a limb on that one.
The little one is Little One, and then the brown one is Shorty. Original.
Did Sophie name these cats? Like,
You would think.
How long did it take you to come up with those names? All week?
Instantaneous. No, actually, it took quite long.
all right.
A true cat.
I am
Give
a
the
cat
dog
lady.
a shout out. It's
Oh,
like,
baby, and the dog is baby.
All right.
Wait a minute, Sam.
Can we,
turn myself
Maureen, can
around.
we delete everything that Sam just said? Those are the most embarrassing names.
Yes, it's like the 7 dwarves. You got Cutie, you got
Kitty,
the
Kitty
little
Kat,
one?
Little One, Shorty.
That's the way like an
whatever.
old uncle that doesn't remember kids' names. Like, hey, tell the little one to bring my cup in here. Where's the short one?
Hey, little Shawty, come here.
Can we, the matter at hand, those of you that hopefully are looking for a cat, please, please, please adopt. Adopt, don't shop. There's so
Absolutely.
many animals out
Yes,
there.
this weekend.
that
Do it this
need
weekend.
homes. And there's 2 kittens right here. I'm even looking at our DBL studio. Hey. Anyone need a kitten?
I don't know.
I
Put him
might
on the
take a
spot.
5th
Put him on the
one.
spot.
I can't
Look
take
at
a 5th
our
one.
stage manager, Stu. He might.
Stu, you might take it?
Stu, come here, Stu.
Stu Magoo. Just come here. Let
Stu, show
everybody.
your face.
Don't put him on the.
Because this makes him accountable. And look how handsome he is. How much more handsome is he now that he's going to have a kitten?
And it comes with a name already. Sam's already named the cat. The cat is the name.
That's cat.
And can we just say, Jeff, do you guys think Sam says kitten weird? You
Kitten.
Say, you
I don't
say
pronounce my
kitten.
T's. I know. I get
Okay.
called out on that a
I
lot.
like
I don't
that.
pronounce
Man,
my T's.
I like it though.
Sorry, Al
Kitten.
Jackson.
I love
That's
it.
how we say gardener.
Garden-
Same thing.
oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
we're
What's
okay.
happening right now?
Sorry, Jen.
Okay, you have to talk about pronunciations.
Story coming in hot.
I'm just proud of Stu for wearing a collared shirt today. That was the right day to wear it, pal. Everybody for Stu. So listen up, Starbucks is coming in hot, as always, and because the coffee chain's holiday buy one, get one free deal starts today, going through Monday. That's right, you guys, if you buy a holiday drink anytime between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m., and of course in your respective city, you get one absolutely free. Talk about an afternoon pick-me-up, geez, okay. So they do have 2 new holiday drinks, toasted white chocolate mocha and chestnut praline chai tea latte. Say that 3 times fast. Anyway, to my hosts, who would you give your free coffee to?
Oh, I thought you were going to give us a free coffee.
No, I want to know who you
If she was given, but she's
Who would
not.
you give your free coffee to?
I would give my free coffee to probably our EP Maureen because she signs the checks.
Who would you give your free coffee to?
I don't know. Anybody that's like, usually there's homeless people outside Starbucks, so I try to give one.
Who would you give
That
your
was
free
a
coffee
great answer.
to?
I was going to buy 2 and give you guys each one.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Someone give
I
me a
know
free
what.
coffee.
I would also give it to my girl Erica Cobb, but she's coming up. But Daily Blast Live covers trending story and breaking news as it happens. Erica, I'm going to bring you your coffee coming up soon, okay?
I'm going to bring a box of coffee for everyone. So we have a celebration for the newly single woman coming up, the ultimate spa experience for the divorcee. But should we be celebrating? Plus drama on the set of The Voice. Could Diva Demand send Jennifer Hudson packing? But first, Ebony Steele has our 2 choices for today's SmackDown.
Hit TV show This Is Us shocked fans by using a racial slur without censorship.
Until a white man called me.
Which led us to ask, should network TV have free license to use uncensored language? Or, things are heating up with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. NeNe Leakes threatens to quit the show if they don't get rid of Kim Zolciak. who should get the boot, Nene or Kim. Head to dailyblastlive.com to vote and let us know what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
Hi guys, happy Thursday. Welcome to Daily Blast Live, DBL Nation. I'm already seeing all your hellos. Hi back. We all love seeing you every day. So we of course have to go straight to Tori. And we want to talk about the adoption. While Sam's getting photographed. Got it. Tori, can you tell me a little bit more about the adoption? More pictures. Got it. So anyway, it's actually pretty amazing. I've adopted animals. Tori's adopted animals. I want to talk to Sam about all the animals she's adopted. It's a really great way to add to your family. But Tori, do you want to tell me more about the adoption center?
I don't really know very much. I just know that
who's the shelter?
The Dumb Friends League. They've been in Denver for a long, long time, and this one is named Lucy. And Lucy is looking for show Lucy so we can get show this. So this is Lucy. Lucy's looking for her little Ricky Ricardo. It's a baby.
So are they adopting kittens all day today?
All day today, and today is is National Pet Adoption Day.
There you go.
So he's such a good baby.
So and what's the website?
Dumb Friends League, I assume .org or something, but Google Dumb Friends League.
And I'll make sure we put it up on our Facebook. Oh, hi. What's this one's name?
Reptar, and she's purring and she's so cute.
There you have it. Okay, so you know what I want to do? Sam, you can stay there, honey. Sam, I kind of want to go to you. Fans want to hear about your
4 cats.
Your adoption posse, I'll call it, at your house. I remember you
I've
drove.
adopted all of them. I've also found, animals come to me. I've also found obviously found sanctuaries for a possum and its babies. The possum actually spent the night in our house, yes, and it played dead, and I forgot that they play dead. I was so upset. And then I found a possum society in Malibu that took the possum, and then they notified me 6 weeks later they all got released into the wild. And then also pigeons, a baby squirrel, and if you ever find a baby squirrel, first you want to put it in a little box and put it up in the tree because the mom might come back. If the mom doesn't come back, if the mom doesn't, you hang the box. It has to be hanging. The box.
Hanging box, I have to get out of the way
and
more.
Make sure you don't touch it because they don't want human scent. The mom will reject the young, so never touch it. Put gloves on.
There you have it. Lots of fun facts from Sam Shocker. So do this for me. Take selfies or pictures of your adopted animals, post them on our thread, whether YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anything, and let us see your adoptees, and we'll start posting them online here too.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime talking the trending topics that you are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's the part of the show where we talk all celebrity gossip that you love to hear about. And the girl with all the tea is our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, Sam.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. That's right, I got the tea. I got the tea. And sometimes we get so excited about these stories that we can't stop talking. So when we hear Erica say, we will move on to the next story. And you are the ones buzzing us, so grab your devices and vote. Couple Catherine McPhee and David Foster were spotted looking cozy together in May, and they made headlines because of their 35-year age gap, but rumor has it that the relationship is all a publicity stunt. And we've heard rumors like this before, right? Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes,
right.
Renee Zellweger, and the name is escaping me. But yeah, celebrities.
Kelly Preston, Travolta.
Yes, celebrities have been known to do this.
Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, to drum up publicity. So do you think this is a publicity stunt?
Why would she do that with him?
Because he's a huge music mogul, and she's a musician. And she's also an actress, but she's also an artist at heart.
Right.
I mean, she's going deeper than I would. I think I would go with someone like, more iconic. You know what I mean?
Maybe they wouldn't do it. Maybe she hit up Justin Timberlake. He's he's married. But maybe she hit up.
But yeah, someone like that.
Yeah, we're talking about that's a long.
Oh, I forgot we were in the buzz.
Me too. Okay, Jennifer Hudson's first season as a coach on NBC's The Voice might also be her last, and the reason. Her diva behavior, allegedly. Supposedly, she comes in late, makes a lot of demands, and most shocking, can't get along at all with Blake Shelton, who's supposedly the nicest guy ever. Radar Online says Kelly Clarkson or Alicia Keys may replace her. And Alicia Keys, I've seen, she was a judge on The Voice before.
Right.
She's so good as a judge.
Yeah.
So, hey, if anybody has diva behavior, I definitely think that, bye-bye.
Well, and then she did the version of this in the UK, and that's where the reports are coming from, that it initially started. And we've heard this a few times.
We have, but I have a friend that's a PA over at The Voice, and when we first heard it, I asked her, and she said that Jennifer Hudson had been nothing but lovely to her. So perhaps this is just a rumor.
Has that changed? Have you talked to her lately?
I have not, but perhaps it's just a rumor.
Well, one thing this did make me think about is like when I started my career in stand-up, there was an old manager at a comedy club that told me, she pointed to everybody in the room and she was like, she's replaceable, you're replaceable, I'm replaceable. And in show business, everybody's replaceable. If you come in with behavior that's upsetting everybody, you'll just be gone.
And negativity travels 5 times faster than positivity. So if you do one thing wrong, it's going to travel 5 times faster.
I agree. They call it show business, not show friendship.
That's right.
Oh,
perfect. Right in under the wire. Well done, Sight.
That's right. I'm a pro. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has a new trending story coming in hot.
Yes, I'm just going to hold. Lucy is up for adoption. I'm just going to keep holding her. Dumb Friends League, okay?
2 weeks until Thanksgiving, and Americans will eat more than 50 million pumpkin pies. We love pie, so watch this.
Oh, my favorite type of pie is sweet potato pie. And the second one would be cheesecake. But is that a cake?
My favorite pie is sweet potato, of course.
Guys, this is a no-brainer. It's sweet potato pie. It's sweet potato pie, and then there are no other pies. I think there's something called apple, but I've never heard of it, never really seen it.
Is it a cheesecake? Cheese pie? Cheesecake. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, well, there you go, Ebony. Want to save time? InStyle magazine just named the best places to buy pies online for Thanksgiving. So here are the top 3 sites. The #1 place is Momofuku Milk Bar. Number 2 is Two Fat Cats, and number 3 is Betty Pies. But you can always run down to your local bakery. We got ours from the Village Inn here in Denver. They are available online, and they're even open on Thanksgiving. Yes, the little baby.
Oh, and you just dropped whipped cream on the kitten.
No, I didn't. Little baby.
Where's the chocolate? Give me the chocolate. There it is.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh, it's good. Yeah, the baby wants the pie, but he can't have the pie. He can't have the pie.
Daily Blast Live is all about trending topics. Fixer-uppers Chip Gaines just shaved off all of his hair. We'll show you the after pic that'll melt your heart. And get ready for a smooth landing when a passenger bears all on board. We're getting real with steel. And Erica Cobb, I think that SmackDown's coming up, isn't it?
That's right. Go to dailyblastlive.com and vote on the trending topic you would like to hear our hosts debate. Do you think that Nene Leakes or Kim Zolciak should go from Real Housewives of Atlanta after Nene threatens to quit if Kim remains? Or should uncensored language be used on broadcast TV? We have the SmackDown coming up next.
Hi, guys. Hey, wait, Cobb, what's the... Oh, this is going to be a good SmackDown. Okay, I just was told what the SmackDown's going to be about. I want to know, every morning we get ready here at work, and we're talking about what possible SmackDowns there are. So I kind of want to do a call to action with you guys. I see all of your comments every day. The same people are showing up. Let us know great SmackDown topics. Obviously, we pick things that we think are fun, but we really want to hear about what you want to have different, that you have differentiating opinions on and want to hear more about. So I do want to also, give me 1 second, I'll come to you.
Fair enough.
There was so much feedback from you guys regarding the CMAs. I personally I went to the gym and didn't see it, but let me know some of your favorite experiences. I know Cheryl from YouTube said that the songs were amazing. Tamara Gibson, it was a great show. Love the performances. You know, it was interesting. A lot of people talked about the controversy around Keith Urban and his song about females, and I actually thought it was really empowering looking back at it. What did you guys think? Did you think it was too sensitive, or it was positive? Was it empowering? Were you glad that he did it? Let me know what you think. And let's quickly jump in over here. Jeff, do we know who's winning and losing?
How many wins?
She's got 11, I got 9.
Sam
Wait.
yeah, she said it.
Ebony's got 11 and you've got 9 wins.
Yeah, but I don't debate every time.
Do you feel like you're more...
It's true. Everybody else gets the opportunity to debate every time. I
I'll
don't.
let you go first since you have 9.
Okay.
Now is it a fair fight?
Yeah.
I don't think many people know that Sam not only was a Division I athlete, but she was a... Excuse me?
A what?
Professional debater.
I knew what you were going to say. Think about what you were going to say.
She was a master debater.
Daytime TV.
Yes.
See, this is why we go live during our breaks, because you could see all the other banana stuff going on.
Yep. banana stuff going on.
No, but and your swim level, I was saying, you also competed at a national
World ranked. I was world ranked.
World ranked.
You
So,
heard that one coming from
yeah, yeah.
a mile away.
Jeff's still on the debating joke. But I don't think people realize the level of competitiveness that you have
I
within
guess
you
so.
to win.
I've been, yeah, I swam at a competitive age since I was age 7, and you can imagine how that gets instilled in you.
It's in your DNA.
You know more than
Yeah.
anyone. This one knows more
I'm
than anyone.
well, I'm also winning in the SmackDowns.
And this one takes victory laps, so you know what?
Anyway, who will win? We need your votes. Let us know.
Vote. For me.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time now for the Smackdown. And just seconds ago, you at home voted to hear our host debate between Nene Leakes and Kim Zolciak who should stay and who should go on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, your job isn't over. Go to dailyblastlive.com and click Vote Here Now to determine which host wins today's Smackdown. Jeff Schroeder, take it away.
All right, thank you, Erica. Surprise, surprise. Drama has started before the season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Here to lead the DBL debate is Sam with 9 wins, and Ebony has 11 wins. So grab your device, go to the DBL app, and tap Vote Now. The question again, who should get the boot, Kim or Nene? I'm going to let you go first, Sam, with 9 wins.
Kim should get the boot. 100% Kim should get the boot. Listen, Nene Leakes definitely stirred up a lot of controversy recently with that very insensitive, terrible, abhorrent rape joke when she responded to that heckler. However, she has since apologized. I think everyone gets a second chance. Everyone deserves a shot at redemption, and there is no Real Housewives of Atlanta without Nene. Bloop.
Okay, and I hear what you're saying too. Also, sweet thing, Hunty, bloop, because there were several seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta that just went by without Nene. Look, I don't like the bullying. I don't like the mean girl thing, and I think that Nene now plays the victim, and she's the one that is saying, if Kim doesn't leave, I'm gonna go. That's like saying I'm gonna take my stuff and go home. Well, you go. Don't say because somebody else has to go.
Sam?
That's just rumor. We don't know if
Yes,
that's
we do.
actually what's happening. And at the end of the day, listen, I think Nene Leakes, with all her little one words and her fun and her extravagant behavior, I think it's fun to watch. And I think she's a really great example. She started out with nothing. And you've seen her take acting by storm, Broadway by storm, licensing agreements by storm. And she's a hustler. I love that.
Eb, let's go. Let's get him back.
Well, I just think that right now Kim needs to come back. She's been asked to be back, and just because Nene said she should go, Nene, you just got back too. She's prepared for the show. She has a daughter that she's a great example of, and I got to see her new attitude,
It's tied.
her
This is
new
very
nose,
exciting.
and her new wig. She did that for this season. She should stay on the show so that we can see.
All right, let's check out who our winner is. Let's check out who our winner is. Ebony Steele, 53%. Ebony, go ahead and do your victory. Do your victory. Sam's not very happy. All right, guys, there's our winner. Fashion Goes Country coming up. The good, the bad, and the ugly at the Country Music Awards. You don't want to miss this. And he's the perfect pitchman for Cutie Pups. Meet a 6-year-old who makes it his mission to find loving homes for abandoned dogs. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, welcome back. So first of all, I do want to give a shout out to KCE in Texas and WKYC in Cleveland. I saw your Facebook pages. I said hey, but thanks for following. So Kelly, help me get through this debate. So I have the wrong thing in my hand. So don't show them the screen. Don't show the screen. This is a major. Is it at this moment? Yeah. Okay, it's a big reveal. Holy moly, this is really good. Okay, sorry. So I can't even focus. So,
See, you're excited about it.
ironically, so I look at all your feeds. It is my job right now to go through and make sure you guys are being heard. And the majority of the comments today are about sweet potato pie. Okay, I don't eat pie. I don't like pie.
I'm not a huge fan of pie, but if I do eat it, it's sweet potato pie.
But is that just because that's what's in front of you?
What do you mean? Yeah, I really don't like pie that much. But if it's at Thanksgiving, no, I don't really eat it unless I'm like really craving it.
We've got to go.
But not pumpkin
Give us
food.
what you want. What do you eat at your Thanksgiving dinners? And respond, and we're going to answer. We're going to pick the best pie together with Kelly.
Yep.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Pop culture guru's got a new trending story coming in hot. Looking cute too, Tori.
Thank you, girl. Coming in hot is the red carpet at the Country Music Awards. So let's break down the best dressed hays and the worst dressed nays. First up, drum roll please. It's a very soft drum roll, but I'll accept it. Carrie Underwood. She wore 11 outfits, including a plunging blue mermaid dress. She's the perfect mix of beauty pageant winner meets old Hollywood. So Carrie gets a, let me hear you, hey. Very solemn today, I like it. Next up, Maren Morris wore a mesh mashup. Since it looks like she left the house with her Spanx on, Maren gets a what? Nay. A lot of energy, thanks guys. Next, Pink showed up dressed as a marshmallow princess. This cupcake gets a nay. You're with me now. And finally, Dustin Lynch wore this. And it's hard to know where to look. The hat, the bow tie, the shiny, shiny suit. But there's something mesmerizing about his modern cowboy look. So Dustin gets a light hey, cowboy! Special mention, Faith Hill's leg. Faith Hill's leg had a major moment. The internet went nuts, and it looks a lot like something else. The infamous lamp in A Christmas Story. Back to you guys.
Yes. I love it. More trending stories on our next hour of Daily Blast Live. Yoga at 30,000 feet, and that's not even the craziest thing we've seen. We're keeping it real with steel. And are Jared and Ivanka Trump down and out in D.C.? If you're leaving us right now, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed in you guys because I asked for other pie ideas and we received none.
Zero.
Literally, Kelly's like, nobody said anything but pumpkin pie. So what I do have, let's see. Okay. Peggy, you came late to the party today. Don't worry. Hello. So Sierra says, does sweet potato pie taste like pumpkin pie? Although our very own Chris Patterson says sweet potato pie is more sweet. Marilyn, sweet potato. Kelly, I don't like pumpkin pie, but you do. So there is a difference.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a difference. Pumpkin pie is like the pumpkin filling in that can, and then like sweet potato pie is actually made with sweet potatoes. At least I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Kelly, you're a pie. Do you like pie, Kelly?
Okay, cool. That's what I think.
Oh, which one does the sweet potato? Oh, so the sweet potato pie thing is like where you put the marshmallows, the brown sugar, everything on there, whereas pumpkin pie is what you get from Costco.
See, I actually like pumpkin pie, but I've never had sweet potatoes. So.
I'm with Kelly.
Yeah. We should definitely try one.
Okay, can we get the... We're keeping him accountable. Okay. A patty pie?
So DBL Nation. Yeah, we're going to get a patty pie from Walmart, and you're going to try it. Sweet potato pie. It's really good.
Can you throw away all the nutrition label for me before I eat it?
Yes, pumpkin pie is much better for you. Sweet potato pie is way more sugar and butter. It's good for you, but it tastes great.
What is that, the secret? Thoughts become things? So if it's protein and healthy?
Yes.
Okay, I will try that with you guys on air. But do me a favor, what are your favorite pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie recipes? I think it'd be fun to try to cook one here on and send it in, or let us know what you think in that regard. It's just funny, I think the older I've gotten, the less into desserts I've gotten. Funny story, actually. I was...
That cat did to my neck.
No! Wait, zoom in. We got to hold on. Lucy.
Who wants to adopt a kitten?
Well, you did let it crawl all over your neck.
My fault. I love cats.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's it's gonna sting.
It stings. Cutie.
Oh yeah. Well, my funny story though, I was at a lunch with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was saying how he never understood why people that were older never ate dessert anymore. He's like, and then I got into my 30s and I started to get a little belly because he was used to eating whatever he wanted. So it's part of how it goes. Anyway, give us your recipes and stay tuned because tomorrow's Fitness Friday and I'm going to give you some really cool transformational dishes on how to make yummy food a little bit more healthy. So see me then. Okay, see you next week.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos right at this moment. as well as the top 3 feel-good stories happening right now. Fixer-Uppers Chip Gaines has just cut his hair for a children's cancer charity. He said the more people that donated, the shorter he'd go. Well, this morning, wife Joanna posted this pic of a bald Chip at St. Jude's laughing with some young patients. Last night on The Late Late Show with James Corden, the Stranger Things boys formed a Motown supergroup, and they did not disappoint. Check it out. Meantime, in Las Vegas, Celine Dion dropped into a nightclub to sing My Heart Will Go On with a techno twist. Check it out. That was pretty dope. She even did some funky moves with DJ Steve Aoki, all for a good cause. They raised $1 million to benefit the victims of last month's shooting there. Sam Shocker, My Heart Will Go On. That was awesome.
That was beyond awesome. I love Celine Dion. And those Stranger Things kids, a lot of people don't know, they are musical theater kids. So that's why their voices are so fantastic.
Right.
Yep. All right, I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. And let's get right to it. Joe Biden isn't ruling out a run for president in 2020. This morning, GMA had the first look at his revealing interview with Oprah that airs this Sunday on OWN.
I have a regret that I am not president. Oprah, no woman or man should announce they're running for president unless they can answer 2 questions.
Yeah.
One, do they truly believe they're the most qualified person for that moment? I believed I was. But was I prepared to be able to give my whole heart, my whole soul, and all my attention to the endeavor? And I knew I wasn't.
Interesting. That's really honest.
It makes
of him.
sense, though. His son had just died. And I mean, I would just imagine, because I always look at just a president, just to run for president, no matter Democrat or Republican. I'm thinking about the stress that must, the constant flying, the hotels, the eating out every night.
The criticism with your family.
Right. And you always have to be on. You got to be ready to shake hands and kiss babies all the time, even if you don't feel like it.
So, some of those tour stops are doing 3 or 4 cities in a day when they're on a bus to giving the same speech. These people are in their 70s. So I mean, I can understand that you put the death of your son on top of that.
Of course.
Maybe he physically and mentally just thought he couldn't run, and I mean, I respect.
But look
him
at
for
the
that.
trade-off. You're a president. You're forever in history. You know what I mean? So the trade-off is also there. But did no one notice the set that they were on?
I was
They're
like,
just in the
where
middle
are
of the
they?
woods.
Right?
Right. Red Riding.
I thought it was the only one.
No, it's for their own network. So a lot of times Oprah does that setting, and it's really serene. And people can chill out a little bit. I think that's why she does.
I saw a hunter run by in the back.
You know what's weird? Like, I've been at TV long enough that I looked, I was like, oh, that must be tough on the sound guy.
With all the leaves crinkling.
Exactly.
I'm thinking maybe a 2020 run with 2 of them.
I would.
Oprah Biden?
Wow. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
And I love his swag without the pressure.
I know.
I know. He got a little swag.
But he's always kind of had that, though.
I know.
Remember that photo shoot he did? Or he was looking cool?
Oh, he looked so good in that photo shoot. All right, trouble in D.C. Speaking of D.C., for Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, Vanity Fair reports that the presidential power couple hate living in the Capitol after moving from New York City. Apparently, their old social circle now wants nothing to do with them. Wow. But joining the family business always has its pros and cons. So give us your DBL take. Visit dailyblastlive.com and weigh in now. It's true, a lot of people are punishing Ivanka Trump for being associated with her father. But she is part of that. Not only is it her daughter, and maybe that's not a fair criticism, but she is part of the White House. She does have a job there.
She chooses to be involved.
Yeah.
She
could not
took
be
a
if she wanted.
position in her father's cabinet, and I mean, if his popularity was
same with
through
Jared
the roof,
Kushner,
we would be doing the story. So, and I just think that most Americans don't want to hear that you don't like living in the nation's capital, you don't like living in the White House, you don't like.
It's such a privilege.
It's such a privilege, and the place they're staying is an immaculate mansion. So it's really hard to feel any type of sympathy towards them.
Let's take a look at what our viewers say. So 60% no.
It's going up and down pretty fast.
Keep them separate at 7%. Okay, it's going back and forth, but it looks like keep them separate. Okay, interesting. We're going to go to digital producer Kelly Schubert because she has news at this moment. Kelly.
Hey, we've got entertainment news just in. So TV Line is reporting that HBO is getting ready to start production on a second season of Big Little Lies. Whoa. Yep. So not only that, but it seems like Reese Witherspoon will still be on the show, even with her new Apple show with Jennifer Aniston. So Reese dropped out of the film called Pale Blue Dot, which is leading fans to believe she's still going to be a part of the Emmy Award-winning series. So TV Line reports that HBO plans to start shooting the second season in spring of 2018, but the network has not confirmed this. I did reach out to HBO, so I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kelly. And, you know, they shoot in, like, the Big Sur area, which is about 25 minutes from where I grew up. So I love it's kind of nostalgic for me to see them shoot at all those different locations.
I love that, too. And Larry David's filmed there where I used to live, so
Isn't that cool?
It's nostalgic for me. Yeah.
And I binged that show in one day.
Oh, yeah.
One day. It's great.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really, really good.
So
if you haven't
good.
seen that
She'll be busy.
Definitely watch it. Stellar performances, stellar script. We're moving on in honor of the CMAs. Jimmy Kimmel Live did an all-country edition of his mean tweets. Check it out.
If we just all concede that Trace Atkins is an can we move on? I have.
I just heard a Darius Rucker country song, and I hate to be dramatic, but it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. The worst.
I love it because they can relate, even though they're mega famous and mega talented. Dita Von Teese, and Tori and I were talking about this last night. Dita Von Teese always has said, you can be the juiciest, ripest peach, but someone's always going to hate peaches. So you know what? You can never please everybody. So even these awesome celebrities get hate tweets.
Right.
Everybody does. You can't make everybody happy all the time.
What's your worst tweet?
I delete them. If you write one thing that's even off color for me, delete.
Do you block?
Oh, for sure. Gone.
What about you, Eb?
The meanest thing?
Yeah.
Oh, probably something about my weave being bad, one day, like it is today. See that little piece right there? See,
horrible.
I did a stand-up show on Comedy Central and it aired, and this guy tweeted me. He goes, "Please tell me you do not get paid to do comedy." He could not wrap his head around the fact that I was a professional comic. I mean, it was hilarious.
That is good.
I thought it was funny.
I love that you let it roll off your shoulders.
Oh, please.
We're going to try and quickly do this last story. Have you ever heard of a divorcecation? Well, it's a new way to celebrate after ending a marriage. The Orchid City and Spa in England is now hosting divorce party getaways for ladies and their female friends. The spa packages include fancy cocktails, champagne river cruises, hot yoga, but we want to know your DBL take. Should we really be celebrating divorce?
It also
absolutely.
It also includes creepy guys sitting around the bar around the neighborhood.
Exactly.
I think it should be a choice. I guess I'm thinking about remember on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and somebody
divorce party.
They threw a divorce party, and Phaedra was kind of ticked off. She's like, wait a minute, I'm not really celebratory about the fact that I'm getting a divorce. So maybe you just can't do a surprise one. Surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Let it be the person's choice. If they feel ready, because a lot of people obviously are going to be mourning that relationship, and I get that. But some people might be ready to just start over.
I think a lot of people are ready, and I mean, it's the start. If you think about it, if you take the word divorce out because that makes people sad, it's the start of your new life. So it's a good. It's almost like the way to kick, almost like graduation. Like you did that, that's over. Go start something differently.
New chapter. All right, pop culture guru Tori Shulman. She's got a trending story coming in hot.
Yes, I'd love to see a surprise divorce party. That would be terrible. All right, Louisiana is coming in hot today because it's National Louisiana Day. All right. Now, this is the day we celebrate all things jazz, gumbo, and Mardi Gras. Some fun facts about Louisiana. The unofficial state drink is the Hurricane. The official state drink is milk. Little bit different, which goes great with another Louisiana treasure, which they keep giving me food, and I just joined Weight Watchers. These are beignets. These are from Denver's own Lucille's Creole Cafe. So let's celebrate because I'm not counting points today. Back to you.
Yes.
Yeah, you can share some too, Tori. All right, Daily Blast Live is all about live news happening as it's happening. Erica Cobb, what's coming up?
Well, Eb, we're talking flying faux pas. It's one thing to take your shoes off. It's another thing to kick your stinking feet up. We're keeping it real with steel. And President Trump's granddaughter, Arabella, steals the show in China, singing a traditional Chinese song. Listen as we go to break.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. So I want to cover some of the top trending stories this hour. We're going to start right out of the gates with Connor. Ooh, this feels like Red Riding Hood. Yeah, okay, I'm on track.
Enchanting, yeah. It's the Magic Holiday Collection from H&M with Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj is collabing with H&M, creating a magical holiday collection, and they just released some of the teasers and photos for it. You know, and H&M is known for being pretty affordable, so it's going to be a really good holiday gift set.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, and it comes out on November 8th.
I wear a lot of H&M. I think it's great because they have like kind of cool trending stuff that doesn't like totally bankrupt me. I do kind of feel bad for that guy right there. He feels like, is he allowed? Is he part of the group?
Yeah, he's a little left out.
Does he get to wear red? Are they fighting? Write in, let us know what you think. Okay, thank you. Ooh, TripAdvisor. I love these guys. Kelly, tell me what's happening.
You're going to love them even more because they are adding new safety features to their website. So they're actually having badges, is what they're calling them, but they're going to identify discrimination, sexual assault, health safety issues. They want to make traveling safer for people, and honestly, we're in a time when it's not. And so everyone's having really positive reactions to these. They're kind of like little flags or warnings on each of the resorts that have been flagged as dangerous.
It's great. I think it's such a trustworthy brand inside because they really allow user feedback to kind of have a voice. And so it's almost like they're creating more texture or depth behind the feedback you can leave behind, including things that are obviously important.
Yeah, so give us your DBL take. Are you going to start using TripAdvisor now that you're aware of these new features?
Right, good point. It's like now that you know they're there. I mean, I'm a single woman. I travel by myself a lot. It's kind of nice to know in whatever city I go into where I'll be safe.
Exactly.
Amazing. Thanks, Cal. Okay, of course, it's always something weird with you. Or could I call it a Stranger Thing?
Well, this isn't weird. It's actually kind of a sad story.
Oh,
Jen.
well, now I feel terrible.
It's okay. If you aren't aware, the Stranger Things cast, the child cast especially, has been getting bullied and harassed online. Finn Wolfhard here, he got harassed by a fan because he wouldn't stop and say hi. So he's trending right now just because he actually had to tweet out, you know, to his fans, he doesn't want to excommunicate anyone, but if you're for real, you won't harass my friends or coworkers. And it's just sad that I think he's 14, that he has to go out and say that to adult fans.
Or is it powerful that he's taking a stand? Give us your DBL take.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime covering the trending topics that you are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Have you ever been so shocked by someone's behavior that you wish you could call them out? Well, that's what we're doing, and we're keeping it real with Steele.
I'm going this way. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Erica. Now, the Instagram account Passenger Shaming was started by a former flight attendant. It is a, quote, safe space where travelers can post pictures of the outrageous things they see people doing on planes. So these freaky flyers need to be called out. So my friend Ebony, the media maven, is keeping it real with Steele. So up first, woo-hoo! So up first, we have baby Maddie's first time on a plane, and it was pretty stinky. Let's take a look.
Okay. Okay, yeah, see, Maddie's getting upset. It's happening. It's happening. She's not liking it. But she's very smart, baby. And she's thinking in her head, so it's called abuse if you shake me, but sitting me next to this cadaver foot is perfectly okay? I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's a no for you?
It's a no for me.
It's a hard no.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm totally keeping it real.
Keeping it real with
Next
Steele.
one.
That's how we do. All right. This next lady thinks she's in a yoga studio, not on a plane.
Okay, look at her. She's stretching. Okay, and now see, I'm behind her. If I was sitting behind her, and I'm feeling guilty about even thinking about letting my seat back. But we found the answer to the age-old question: what happened to the Wicked Witch of the West? She's now an airlines Pilates instructor for Delta.
For Delta.
For Delta.
Okay.
And really, this could also be making a last-minute flight on Southwest Airlines, and you get that F group. Yeah. And you end up sitting behind Jen Wiederstrom.
Oh!
Yes.
That's where Jen is.
That's
where Jen is. All right.
All right.
So, don't you hate it when you're prepared with snacks and others aren't and begging for yours?
Right.
Oh,
Look at the boo-boo. Look at the boo-boo.
She the snacks. Oh, give it him the snacks. But you know what? No, little boo-boo, you get no snacks because I'm sitting right there behind him. He is in first class, and he just clearly took down a chicken Caesar wrap and 2 dinner rolls. So you get nothing. No snacks for you. No doggy bag for you.
No snacks for you. No doggy bag.
No,
All right. Next up, forget the Mile High Club. Now it's all about the Sky High Zen. Take a look at this. What do you think, Ebony?
Well, first of all, look at the circles of nobody paying attention. So clearly this act is not helping them at all.
No.
I don't know if the flight attendant said, sir, you're carrying excessive baggage. You're going to need to put your wife in the overhead bin. But what I'm really worried about...
What are you worried about, Eb?
I'm worried about the nice gentleman named Walter that's been stuck in the lavatory for the past 20 minutes. That's who I'm really concerned with.
He's stuck there?
He's stuck there. Hasn't come out. Haven't seen it.
All right, guys. This has been Ebony. Getting real with Keeping It Real with Steve.
Oh, there we have it.
All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
We just got in the latest box office numbers, and Thor's Ragnarok is dominating worldwide. The newest film about the God of Thunder hammered its way past the competition, taking in $500 million worldwide. This is Marvel's 12th consecutive film to hit the mark. Thor was also the answer to the box office slump that plagued theaters this fall. And it's looking like it will dominate this weekend, too. Back to you guys.
All right, they're coming to me. Rob's coming over here. Come on over. Daily Blast Live loves to share viral videos. Erica, what's our DBL Nation sharing right now?
Well, you better grab a tissue and check this one out. Twin brothers returned from the Navy for the holidays and decided to surprise their little brother at school. There's not a dry eye in the classroom. We can never get enough of these military family reunion videos, so keep them coming. And up next, a boy who's saving furry friends, one rescue dog at a time. Just 6 years old, and he's already found his calling in life. We talk to him next.
Hi.
My last name is Real. So a lot of people call me Keeping It Real. Totally, yeah.
We're gonna keep it real up here. What do we have next? Do we have time?
The kid, yeah.
Oh, us. Okay, great. I kind of want to talk about the mean tweets that you guys got. That people online are talking about. Ooh, the mean tweets that you are like, I just delete the tweet.
Yeah, I
yeah,
delete it.
that's me.
No, I don't delete the tweet. I delete the person. I block them.
So one mean tweet and you're blocked.
Well, not even one mean tweet. One mean, like, man, like if they're judgmental in any way, like towards me or my family or anything, blocked.
I think it was funny, Al's.
Something intelligent to say that's mean to me, like something intelligent or criticize. I'm with you. I'll listen. You know what I mean? If you're just being mean and I'm going to tell you the truth. If you're being mean and your profile's an egg on Twitter, you're getting an immediate block.
Why do you think that? Like, do you think they're just bored or they want attention? Sometimes I feel like it's like, oh, I want Jeff to respond to me, and that's why they're saying something.
No, I think there's mean people out there, unfortunately, and I think they make up fake accounts just to write something mean to you, and in the hopes that you'd see it, you know. And they're ruining it. That's why I always say social media should come with a government ID, because this way you got to own what you're putting out there. You can't just make up a profile. Hey, Jeff, you should go kill yourself. You're an egg on Twitter. I look you up and you have your first post is to me.
Yeah.
What kind of life is that?
Because you know it's a fake account.
Back. Of course it's a fake account, you know?
I was talking about the mean tweets, and I mean, listen, Jeff is really passionate about a few things. One, family, using your turn signals, and having a government ID for social media. I was kind of giggling though. Sorry to make fun of you here, but the guy that said, please tell me you don't get paid to do stand up.
Yeah, you get that all the time. People
Like, but Jeff is just like, oh, you're not. I don't just delete the comment. I remove you, and I'm kind of like, I'll give you one delete, and then I block you forever.
Right, yeah, no, block and report. Block and report to...
Oh, you report?
Oh, yeah, it's all in one motion. Yeah. It's like one extra click, and usually, like you said, when you look at the account, it's a fake account where they've just been posting random things. But a lot of people will go after just anybody that's verified, and they'll just send a bunch of, like, your uglies or so you get those all the time.
You know what some of the best defenses, though, is... Thank you. I don't know. You're such a stand-up. You took the mic. I let my own fan base defend me. Oftentimes, if something goes up, they'll get my back, and they'll kind of like, yo, man, not cool. Do you know what I mean?
I have some people who've been with me since the beginning with Jeff and Jordan. They're called Gijo, and they'll get after them, too. So I got some diehards. You guys know who you are out there. I got some diehards.
Yeah.
They got my back since day one. Look at where we're at now.
Shout out. Oh, what?
What's
You're
that?
saying okay?
No, I was talking to our to Rena.
Oh, we have to go. Sorry. I have to do this next segment. Talk to you guys soon. Sorry, Adam.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, because it's so uplifting. Today, it's a 6-year-old who has become the perfect pitchman for dogs in need of a home.
Hi everyone, they're the dog that I know in the Skagit Valley Humane Society. Still there, needs a home really bad. Name's Legend.
Who can resist 6-year-old Roman's adorable plea to find a home for a deaf dog?
He needs a home that's good, that's experienced with a dog that's deaf.
Roman is the unofficial spokesman for his hometown's Humane Society. The pint-sized pitchman's viral videos tugged at the heartstrings.
He's got a tickle spot though.
Where's his tickle spot?
Right on his chest.
Yeah, what happens?
His back leg goes up and down.
Both Roman and his mom, Jennifer, are animal advocates. Their organization, Project Freedom Ride, finds homes for abandoned dogs. And while Roman's dad serves overseas, this little guy has enlisted to help dogs certain for death find the right home.
We hope a Legend gets adopted too.
Roman and his mom, Jennifer, join us now. Roman, why do you love finding homes for dogs?
Because I just want dogs to have homes so they can have families. Just like we do.
We love that. Has Legend found a home?
Not yet.
Okay, but we're going to find him a home
He
soon,
will
right?
soon. He will soon.
That's the goal.
Yep, we're gonna find him a home real soon.
So I'm gonna ask, Jennifer, was this something that you had kind of pre-existing interest in, or was it Roman's natural interest that got everything started? Like, how did things begin for you guys?
Roman's 4th birthday, he opted to get donations and give those to a local rescue when we were in Texas. And it was at that point I kind of decided if he can recognize that something needs done, maybe I need to do something as well. So that's when I started visiting the kill shelter there with Roman.
Jennifer, how has Roman's videos impacted Freedom Project Ride?
It's been pretty amazing. We've had a lot of interest in followers, a lot of, to be honest, just the comments that people have said about Roman and how inspirational it is and how they hope they have kids like him one day. It has been so incredibly touching, and for my husband to like read all of these comments from Japan, it has been pretty amazing. So I don't know, it's just exciting to see people still have hope that maybe the next generation, hey, will be
He's a little tired,
better.
Roman.
And that's all we can hope for right now.
Roman,
It's been
Roman,
early
Roman, you look tired, so I'm going to let you go to sleep soon. I just have a quick question. Can you tell me about the dog Rosalinda?
She got adopted already.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Roman, do you get sad when people adopt a dog, or are you happy for them?
I'm happy for them when they get adopted.
You're all heart, you little cutie. I love it.
Oh, we love you, Roman. Thank you, Roman and Jennifer, for all that you're doing. Thank you. Pop culture guru Tori Schulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Guys, it's National Adoption Day. Go get Legend, right? All right. Tired of swiping left and right on dating apps? Anyone? All right, try swiping something that won't ghost you. Food. The new Wine and Dine app is coming in hot. Users can swipe left or right on pictures of meals from nearby restaurants. So we tried it out. Check it out.
Root down beet juice. Take a yes. Anything in styrofoam is never good. It's just like speed dating for food. I love this.
Wood oven roasted something, but sign me up. It's Italian. Pork ramen, I like that. I think the app's cool. It like gets you to see different things maybe you're not even in the mood for.
Weary traveler. That's me in life, and I will definitely want to drink. So, right, black bass with Ursula from Little Mermaid. I don't really want that. And this is a quick way to get it done. Italian, Chinese, ask the app.
So instead of rejecting a guy based on his looks, you can do it with your lasagna instead. Back to you guys.
I love this. I've never gotten to swipe before.
Me neither.
Oh.
It was very exciting for me.
But you guys got to remember, but if you're just sitting on the couch and your spouse sees you doing that, be like, what are you doing? You're like, it's food. It's eggplant. I swear, not that
and you got the
eggplant.
happiest look on your face.
I feel like I'll end up eating out way more. Like I think it's a gateway drug to much unhealthiness.
Eating out is?
Eating out too much.
It's great for, like, we just moved to Denver. It's great for a new city.
I will say I liked your comment. You were like, maybe I'm not even in the mood for it, but I find something.
Absolutely. Our staff is busy tracking the stories that are trending and you're sharing. Check out this stunning video of the Northern Lights illuminating parts of the United Kingdom. Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by Have you been
Don't be a pen stealer.
Oh my gosh, that was
Look
bad.
at
Yeah, okay. I don't suppose any of you have a story you'd like to share at this point.
No, but I can talk about food and
Can we talk
dating
about the
apps.
swipe app? Sorry, I'm kind of coming off that, and it was funny because they're like tease. They go, and the food, and
Talk about it. We'll talk about it here.
but I'm not. I've never done Tinder. I've never done any of the swipe apps.
Ever? What? Oh, girl, but the food's better because it's just more, my style. Yeah.
I kind of just want to. What I do like about it is they're not like dressed up photos that you see like an open table. It's like someone's phone. Like it's like a real
It's
picture.
real. You want to see the real food, not the menu.
Would you use the app? What is it called again?
It's called Wine and Dine.
Wine and Dine. Would you use it? I think we might.
So at Daily Blast Live, as always, we have a couple funny moments from earlier in the show. We don't know what they are. I want to go to Disneyland so bad.
I know.
I love Disneyland.
We'll go there and drop 50 G's one day. Don't worry about it. We'll be there soon.
Okay. Sign me up. Yay! I want to go so bad. I used to have
make that a real picture.
I used to have an annual membership. Yeah, let's make it a real picture.
All right.
Let's go.
How'd you like the annual? How many times did you go? I always wonder that when you get how many times?
We used to go like once a month at least.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have one more.
Ebony Steele,
No
53%. Ebony, go ahead and do your victory. Do your victory. Sam's not very happy. All right, guys, there's our winner. Fashion Goes Country coming up.
Love you. The stories never stop. We don't either.
Lucy's here. Can you come in? Go ahead. You just have to shut the door.
Is your tail long enough?
It's not gonna work.
I
Okay, just keep an eye on Lucy. Okay, so we just wanted to spend just a few minutes. As long as your eyes on the kittens. So it's National Adoption Day. God, it's a little on my ear. And I want to briefly kind of give you guys some props. Oh, thank you, Lucy. So we have the older kitten, Reptar, which is right here, 16 weeks, adoptable today. And then we also have Lucy. Do we know how old Lucy is?
She's about 10 weeks. Yep.
10 weeks. Okay, so both you can adopt today from Dumb Friends League of Denver. And let's see, the website is www.ddfl.org. Wonderful. And you can make an appointment. What's the best way for them to contact you, whether through the website or elsewhere?
So they can either they can go online to ddfl.org, or you can also call our number, which is 303-751-5772, and call and ask about these guys and make an appointment to come on in and see them. And we always suggest people bring their entire family in to meet an animal they're going to bring into their house, make sure that everybody gets along and that it's a good fit.
And are there other adoptions that are, I know today's National Adoption Day, but you guys are always adopting every day of the year.
Every day's adoption day for us.
That's what I thought. And it's cats and dogs across the board, all ages.
Yes.
Amazing.
One thing we are doing right now is for Adopt a Senior Pet Month, we're offering waived adoption fees for any pet over the age of 8. So any cats or dogs that are 8 years old or older have waived adoption fees at the Dumb Friends League right now.
There you go. I know we only got about 15 seconds, so you hear it, guys. For any pet 8 years or older, all the adoption fees are waived. And could someone out of state adopt one of these pets as well?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so near or far, adopt these little ones. Happy National Adoption Day. Because we'll rotate.
It's Thursday, November 9th, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Last night's Country Music Awards were chock full of amazing moments, with Carrie Underwood, Eric Church, and Keith Urban turning out history-making performances. That's in today's Top 5.
NeNe Leakes threatens to quit Real Housewives of Atlanta if her nemesis Kim Zolciak remains on the show. So whose side are you on? A little boy's plea to help rescue dogs find forever homes has gone viral. Why? Because it's the most adorable thing you'll see all day. We'll talk with the puppy matchmaker himself in today's Extra Shot. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, November 9th, and we are the only live show in daytime talking to trending topics and breaking news that you're talking about right now. Let's get this thing started with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with my girl, Sam Shocker. Take it away, Sam.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. I'm here with Media Maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite Big Brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. We are a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. Check out our entire DBL team in our studio. They are ready to cover news the moment it breaks. And we begin with the Country Music Awards and the top 3 trending moments from last night. First, Carrie Underwood's emotional tribute to lives lost last year, including in the Las Vegas shooting. Take a look. Chills, but there's also an overwhelming sense of community with Eric Church's a cappella version of Amazing Grace, and then Darius Rucker singing Hold My Hand with country's biggest stars. You're going to want to see this. Yes,
Still got it, Darius.
Love it. Still got it. And my favorite moment from the show, I don't know about you guys, but Keith Urban, he tackled the sexual harassment scandal with Weinstein, and he had a kind of like a response song. He sang his new song, Female. He dedicated the song to women in his life and women that have to face adversity.
I like that. I mean, he's like literally putting pen to paper and just telling people this is over. The days of abusing women and taking advantage of women that might be underneath you, you know,
Right.
trying to use your power on them, that's over. And I think we can all relate to this song, whether you're in the country or not.
And you had a moment, really quickly, there was a moment also in the show that you wanted.
Well, you know, I watched the first time I'd ever watched the awards, and I was surprised that the one person I watched it for, Sturgill Simpson, was not invited. And I thought that, I don't know, he stood outside of the venue.
No.
He put his Grammy in a guitar case. There's his Grammy in there. And they didn't invite him because they said that he's basically saying that he's blackballed because just like the guy we covered yesterday, Jason Isabel, who actually was invited, they're both kind of considered outsiders and not absorbed in the country mainstream. So he's basically saying that, you know, because he doesn't drink the Kool-Aid, he wasn't invited. And I think that was really wrong because he has a Grammy Award and he was not invited in the building yesterday.
That's unheard of.
And I think we have a sound, I believe. I think we have the sound. Let's hopefully.
Finally made it, guys. Big show. They were all out of seats. I couldn't get a ticket, so I thought I'd come down here and play some country music since we're celebrating it this evening in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
He's got a good story if and when they invite him back. But overall, I thought they did a fantastic job. The show was great. The intro, I thought, they knocked it out of the park. They touched on all of the issues that are going on in the world right now, but they they wanted to keep it light. Right. They're like, we're entertainers, we play music, and that's what we're going to do all night. Then they knocked it out of the park. I think they did a great job. I'm sorry for that guy outside, though.
Yeah, but you know what? He was making a point and a stance, and even the event itself, the fact that he wasn't invited and still came, I think a lot of people are getting more comfortable now with voicing their opinions and doing movements and taking stances against things that they believe in or don't believe in.
Yeah,
so
your
I
voice
applaud him
matters,
for doing
freedom
that.
of speech. Trending right now, Kevin Spacey being scrubbed from a new movie. That's right, Ridley Scott's newest film, All the Money in the World, is due out in theaters December 22nd. Actor Christopher Plummer will replace Kevin as oil tycoon John Paul Getty. The trailer has already been released. Take a look.
We're from another planet, where the force of gravity is it bends the light. It bends people, too.
Mr. Getty, your grandson.
Miss Getty, we have your son.
Is this some kind of joke?
Wow. Big statement, because this movie's already been in the can, and they are really putting out the financial resources to replace him.
Right. I was thinking about how ironic the title is. All the money in the world. Kevin Spacey has all the money in the world,
That's right.
and he's still gone. It doesn't matter at this point. So
they're doing the right thing, I think. There's going to be a good movie. There's going to be a great movie. They put a lot of money into it already. Yeah, and you have to erase Kevin Spacey from it if you want people to go watch it still, because they're going to lose viewers.
It's not worth the risk.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to go to digital producer Kelly Schubert. She has news at this moment. Kelly, what's going on?
Hey guys, we do have news just in. The New York Times just published an article with 5 women accusing Louis C.K., the comedian, of sexual misconduct. Wow. So rumors have swirled for years about his inappropriate behavior in front of associates, and these women are now coming forward saying that's what they experienced. The accusations, they spanned from the 90s to 2005. So many of the women tell the New York Times that Louis C.K. reached out years later by email apologizing for what had happened. I'll keep you updated on this developing story and let you know what else we learn.
Kelly, thank you so much for saying that. And that just gave me chills because about a week ago, Al, you told me that you had heard those rumblings and that very soon we were going to find out that there is a boatload of
I said
people.
this week, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I knew it was coming this week, and I mean, it's sad. And I mean, I'm actually in between commercial breaks. I'm reading the article about what these women said, and it's his situation's a little bit more hazy because from what I read, and it's a New York Times article, he asked if he could in front of them, which is, it makes it more creepy than forcing. I mean, it's still not right. But it's like, it's a little bit more of an ambiguous situation than he followed up with apologies. So, I mean, it did seem like, and this was before all this Weinstein stuff broke. So I'm not making excuses for him because it's a comic. His is just a little bit more murky because he asked. It wasn't like Weinstein, which seemed like he was cornering and putting his hands on women.
Interesting.
It seems like Louis never touched anybody. He really just wanted them to watch.
Well, I'm sure we're going to hear more about that. Kelly will keep us up to date. We got to go to the next story. Taylor Swift's newest album drops tomorrow. We're switching gears, clearly. But right about now, fans are talking about Madame
Tussauds.
Thank you. Tussauds' new wax figure, Taylor Swift. And they partnered with Gimme Shelter Cat Rescue to help adopt local kittens. So we here at Daily Plus Live are unveiling our very own wax figure. Tori, is that you? Tori?
It is.
Oh, wait, it talks.
This weekend is National Pet Adoption Weekend, and we wanted to get in on the fun. These cats are all from the Denver Dumb Friends League. They've been in Denver since 1910. This is Lucy, this is Raptor. Now, to find a local shelter where you can adopt a new family member, go to our Facebook page, and we'll drop the info live for you right now. Back to you, Sammy.
So cute. And this is a perfect time to introduce Hannah. Hannah Moon is our wardrobe extraordinaire, wardrobe stylist.
Yes, we love
Hannah. She was really selling it, Hannah.
She was good. She almost looked like she was one of the models, like on Price is Right, when you're showing things.
Yes.
There you go.
I love it.
Right. I don't know if we had time to get to this, but Sam, I was going through your Instagram, and I know that you have a ton of cats.
I do.
I thought you had 2. Can we pull up the picture if we have it of Sam? Now, Sam, what are the names of these pets?
So the gray one is Kitty, the brown one is Shorty, the white and black one is Little One, and the black one is Kit Kat. And the dog is Baby. Original names. Just picked it out of the hat.
You said your husband's more. He's a cat guy.
My husband is the cat lady in this household. Every time I leave town, he finds a cat. Every time I leave town.
Really?
Yep. I don't know if he's a cat napper.
I hope he's not watching because we got 2 here that need to be adopted.
Yeah. All right, we gotta come in hot. I'm gonna change this subject with fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom.
I got your back, Mark. Don't you worry, buddy. I love cats too. So listen, Starbucks is trending once again because the coffee chain's holiday buy one get one free deal starts today and lasts all the way through the weekend through Monday. That's right. So if you buy a holiday drink anytime between 2 and 5 p.m. in your local city, you get one absolutely free. Now they have 2 holiday drinks that are new. One is toasted white chocolate mocha and the other is chestnut praline chai tea latte. Whew, I can take a breath. So I have to tell you, I was thinking I'd like to give my free coffee to you, Aaron Rodgers. So hit me up if you want to get a coffee.
Work that thing out. So, who would you give your free Starbucks coffee to?
I really was thinking Jen was going to give me that cup of coffee. That's my homie. Jen, I'm really hurt for a Green Bay quarterback.
Well,
How about
Daily
a Browns
Blast
QB?
Live. Yeah, y'all hug it out. Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Erica Cobb, it's up to you to tell us what's coming up next.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Chicago girl, Jen Wiederstrom, giving her coffee to a Green Bay quarterback. Just saying. Rest and relaxation for recent divorcees. That's right, divorce parties on the rise, but they're celebrating in a very special way. Should we be celebrating at all, though? Plus, drama on the set of The Voice. Could Diva Demand send Jennifer Hudson packing? But first, Ebony Steele has your two choices for today's SmackDown.
Hit TV show This Is Us shocked fans by using a racial slur without censorship.
Until a white man called me.
Which led us to ask, should network TV have free license to use uncensored language? Or, things are heating up with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. NeNe Leakes threatens to quit the show if they don't get rid of Kim Zolciak. Who should get the boot, NeNe or Kim? Head to DailyBlastLive.com to vote and let us know what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
Okay, hey guys. Welcome to Daily Blast Live, DBL Nation. Always good to see you. I'm seeing all your comments. Hello, hello. I resent that, Erica Cobb. Okay, I realize we're Bears fans, but he's still Aaron Rodgers and a Super Bowl champ. So, I kind of, it might be better, Chris, if you come this side so I can talk to them.
Got it.
So we never really we didn't get into the Sinner, right?
No, we didn't.
So,
and you were there when you talked to Bill
this is great. So one of the topics that we didn't quite get to on the top 5 trending is Bill Pullman's new series.
Jessica Biel.
Oh yeah, of course. So that's where I first heard about it through Jessica Biel. It's called The Sinner. And even when Bill Pullman was on the show yesterday, it was Al, Jeff, and I interviewing him. He talked in length about how it's something that he's never done before, where it's been kind of like a long, banked amount of a television show and episodes, and that it's actually
shoot all
quite.
At once?
Well, yeah, no, because it all has to shoot and then it releases at once.
Right.
So, but that's the thing. It was interesting because he said it's actually quite scary, and a lot of the feedback we're getting is people are struggling to even get through the first episode.
It's supposed to be very, is it gory scary or just thriller scary?
I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen Sinner yet? No. It was kind of off my. Well, Jeff and I were talking. It was kind of off our radar until Bill said something.
Well, a lot of people are talking about it now.
Right, but like even so, and they were talking, and we were talking about like Spaceballs and posting to our friends, but everyone's like, "No, Sinner, it's so good."
Yeah.
So, are you watching at home, guys? If you're watching The Sinner, let us know. Give us your DBL take. Is it that scary?
Is it too scary?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm definitely. I love binge watching shows, and
But
so
like-
many people wrote positive things when I tweeted that picture out.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they're like, "Oh my God, you got to watch Sinner." So I love binge watching.
But I want to know what makes it so scary. But tell me without spoiling it, because I'm like you. I kind of want to start.
Yeah, don't tell me anything. I like to go in fresh.
I like to go in fresh too. I just want to know if it's too scary or if it's gory.
No such thing as too scary.
I don't like
If
gory.
it's good, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Right.
I like a good scare.
I have nightmares.
I like the thrill. Well, I live alone, so if like the ice tray like falls in my fridge, I'm like. Anyway, let's start to move out of the way. Thank you, guys. So. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, to me, what was so interesting and fascinating is that Bill Pullman is someone that, he was in Casper, and he was the president in Independence Day, and now he's got this new movie, The Ballad of Lefty Brown, which is like this coming-of-age Western. But I wonder how will, you're looped. How will Sinner be? I'm all in. Let me know what you think.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers trending stories live as they happen, no matter where you're watching. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's all the hot celebrity gossip that we cannot stop talking about. And now we're going to tell you all about it. And the woman with all the tea is our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, girl.
Thank you so much, Erica Cobb. And I got the tea. Yes, I got the tea. And sometimes we can't stop talking about it. So when we hear Erica say, we're going to move on to the next story. That's right. I just want to buzz Jeff and sting him. So you guys at home are the ones buzzing us. Grab your devices and vote. couple, Catherine McPhee, we're going to get started, and David Foster were spotted looking cozy together in May, and they made headlines because of their 35-year age gap. But rumor has it the relationship is just a publicity stunt.
Look
and
at
we've
that
heard
face.
this
She
before.
can't be serious about
so,
that.
Oh, so you think it's a publicity stunt?
Yes, like the faces in those pictures, she's like, it's like when you're sitting with your uncle that's telling you a story, you're like, oh, okay.
But what does
Like-
she really get out of it? I get he's like a big music
That's what I'm
producer,
saying.
but there's
go with more of like, I know he's behind the scenes, that's where the money is, but go with like a face, someone people know. And that's it.
Jennifer Hudson's first season as a coach on NBC's The Voice might also be her last. The reason? Well, allegedly her diva behavior. Supposedly she comes in late, makes a lot of demands, and most shocking, can't get along with the very nice Blake Shelton. Radar Online says Kelly Clarkson or Alicia Keys may replace her. Hey, one bad apple really can spoil the barrel. So if her negativity's permeating that set, I get it.
Now, you said you had a friend that worked with her.
That's right. I did ask somebody right when she began on The Voice. Ooh, it was good.
Oh, they buzzed your friend, girl.
Taking
I'm
the
sorry,
good
you
stuff.
Sam's friend.
We're going to get right to Phaedra Parks. She's looking for a TV comeback, but not on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sources say she is pitching a reality court show to various networks. Now, she originally pitched the idea to Bravo in 2013, but they turned it down. So now she's hoping to find a new buyer. Our very own Ebony Steele, this was her old attorney, so you know Phaedra. Do you think that Phaedra is trying to sell her own court show?
I believe it's true, but I'm just saying if she's been working this since 2013, that she might need to change and, do something else. I don't know if you remember a while ago, she did like a workout video or something like that too.
Donkey booty.
Yeah.
How to get it, that's what she called it.
The donkey booty.
The donkey
but
booty.
From what I understand,
That's
she's
the most
been
professional way I've ever heard anybody say donkey.
Donkey booty. Donk. But she is also trying to, I think she's been working pro bono and doing some free work for people, but I don't know how this lawyer thing is going to
They like Ebony. They are buzzing. Keep talking, girl. They like you.
I'm just
and
saying
you're
the fact that she got put off of the show for something legal, and then she's an attorney, and then she wants to do a judge show. Are we being serious? Is this a funny thing or not? I'm Judge Judy all the way for me, baby. That's what I love.
Look at Phaedra and calling Bobby Brown.
For a while.
Wow.
There it is.
All right, we just got buzz. We're going to go to pop culture guru Tori Shulman. She's got a new trending story coming in hot, and you're still with the kid.
I'm still with the king. Remember, this is Lucy from Dumb Friends League, and it's National Pet Adoption Day, so think about it, guys. 2 weeks until Thanksgiving, and Americans will eat, get this, more than 50 million pumpkin pies. We love me some pie, so watch this.
Oh, my favorite type of pie is sweet potato pie. And the second one would be cheesecake. But is that a cake?
My favorite pie is sweet potato, of course.
Guys, this is a no-brainer. It's sweet potato pie. It's sweet potato pie, and then there are no other pies. I think there's something called apple, but I've never heard of it, never really seen it.
Is it a cheesecake? Cheese pie? Cheesecake. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, want to save time? Well, InStyle magazine just named the best places to buy pies online for Thanksgiving. So here are the top 3 sites. The #1 place is Momofuku Milk Bar. #2 is Two Fat Cats, which we have on set today. And #3 is Betty Pies. But you can always run down to your local bakery. We got ours from the Village Inn here in Denver. They're available online and even open on Thanksgiving. All right, give me one. Oh, it's apple. We got some pumpkin. Oh, Sam's already here.
Don't get crumbs in my hair. Do not get crumbs in the hair.
What are you doing here?
You did get crumbs in my hair.
She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. All right.
Ooh, this is good.
Do you like
Pumpkin
it?
pie. Yeah.
All right. As you eat this, I'll do this. Daily Blast Live is all about the trending topics. Fixer Uppers Chip Gaines just shaved off all of his hair. We'll show you all the after pic that'll melt your heart. And get ready for a smooth landing when a passenger bears all on board. We're getting real with steel. And Erica Cobb, the SmackDown's coming up, right?
That's right. Go to dailyblastlive.com and vote on the trending topic you'd like to hear our host debate. NeNe Leakes says she would quit Real Housewives of Atlanta if Kim Zolciak remains on the show. So who should stay and who should go? Or network television, is it ever appropriate for uncensored language to be aired? There's still time to vote, so get on it.
Hi guys, how are you? So hitting up some top trending stories this hour, starting with Shakira. And this is from Business Insider, and it's kind of interesting but somewhat also disturbing story. Go ahead. I'm you kind of lead us in.
Yes, regarding those popular fidget spinners that adults and kids have both been crazy about. Well, Business Insider is reporting that according to a lab test by a nonprofit education fund, they found that 2 fidget spinners sold at Target contain 330 times the federal legal lead limit for toys. Go ahead. Go ahead. They're saying that the particular toy had 33,000 ppms of lead, and the Central of the Meta version tested for about 1,300, and again 330 times the federal limit for that. So that's a little bit scary.
It confuses me. Oh, get closer. So it just confuses me because I think, are these just too random? Is there not a consistency in you know what I mean, in the way they're made? So anyway, so keep an eye. If you're a parent and you have kids with these spinners, please be thoughtful because I know a lot of times they go in their mouths. Wow, thank you, Shakar. And we're gonna go to Leo next. This is, oh, sorry, Dare. We have this amazing story about Drew Barrymore and how beauty really comes from the inside. Go ahead.
So this story is reported from People Style, and Drew Barrymore just recently cut her hair in response to internet bullying. And guys, internet bullying is never okay. Bullying in itself is never okay.
Well, what gets me is communication online is one of the #1 ways we can connect with each other, meet people you wouldn't normally meet, and so many people use it in a negative way and use it not for good. And so it's fascinating that it's happened so much, though. So do we have any photos of the after?
Yes, this is actually the after, and here's the before and after pics. So we've got pre-haircut, post-haircut, and people were just really bullying Drew Barrymore, and it's crazy that now celebrities are going through the internet bullying because we hear a lot of smaller cases.
Well, we just were kind of making the joke about the mean tweets, but I mean, think about Al. He was literally somebody said, I hope you're telling me you're not getting paid to do stand-up, right? And that was just to Al. I mean, even Jeff was saying, he's like, you get blocked, deleted forever. One bad comment about myself, my family, whatever I'm doing, not happening. But, you know, I think it's interesting that she's taking a stand, and I like that. I mean, it's funny that people get that much flack about just your looks. But let me know, are you experiencing it? Oh, we got to wrap it up, yeah. Are you experiencing the bullying? What is your solution? I've told you, Jeffs, I know for me, I block you right away, but you know what? We've got to be better than what we're doing. See you guys next break.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time now for the Smackdown. And just seconds ago, you folks at home voted to hear, should uncensored language be aired on network television? There's still, you still have a responsibility. Go to dailyblastlive.com and tap Vote Here now to determine which host wins. Sam Shocker, back to you.
Thank you so much, Erica. Television show This Is Us caused a controversy when they decided to use an uncensored racial slur. Let's take a listen. Don't worry, we censored it.
But I never really understood what my blackness meant until a white man called me.
Yeah. Here to lead the DBL debate is Tori and Al, and they're both tied with 13 wins each. So should network TV have free license to use uncensored language? I'm going to begin with you, Tori.
All right. I just want to say that word specifically is such a heavy word. I don't need it thrown out when a child can walk by and not understand what that word is. When that word is used, I want to be able to sit down, unpack that word, explain that word the best I can, and not have it thrown around like it's not.
How would you do it if they censored it? The kid would just walk past the beep.
He wouldn't have heard the word.
So then how can you tell him about the impact of the word, about the historical context of that word?
Because it would have been my choice to sit down and explain that word instead of hearing it without me having to explain it.
Well, I mean, the kid's going to hear it anyway. This is let's be honest about like what's going on right now. That word, I'm not talking about them being able to say the F word or the S word. Words like the N word, or even if you're watching movies in which you're referring to women in derogatory terms, those are historical timepieces, and those need to be shown and repeated so we don't make those same mistakes again. And trying to sanitize the past has never worked.
Tori.
Sanitizing, I understand. I'm a big believer in freedom of speech. However, there is something called hate speech. And hate speech is treated differently because those words are so important and so meaningful to so many people. As a
This
Jew,
country was founded on hate speech.
I agree. It's founded on that. That doesn't mean it needs to be thrown around, because there needs to be a higher level of scrutiny when that word is used, I think, in my life.
Final thought out.
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, if you want to read Huck Finn, where they've removed the N-word, if you want to, it's like ripping out the last 3 pages of the book. We need to understand how we got here and how we progress. If we keep trying to pretend like that never happened, it's going to repeat itself.
All right, and right now the winner is, it's tied. Oh, ow, 52%.
Eked it out at the end.
At the very last. That was probably my favorite SmackDown. Great job. Both points. Good. All right, moving on. Fashion goes country. Oh, coming up, the good, the bad, and the ugly at the Country Music Awards. You don't want to miss this. And he's the perfect pitchman for cute pups. Meet a 6-year-old who's making it his mission to find loving homes for abandoned dogs. We'll be right back. Oh, good for him.
Promotional consideration is brought to you.
Hey, Kool-Aid! I'm okay. Thanks, guys. The Kool-Aid Man is coming in hot and surprising people at the office. He just crashed the headquarters of food website Delish. Take a look.
Is everybody on the call?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is happening right now? All right, right this way. Come on. You can fit.
That's how I feel getting through the door. All right, do you want to meet the Kool-Aid Man in person? Tweet Kool-Aid using the hashtag #CrashHere and tell them why you want the Kool-Aid Man to crash your office, home, or even date night. Al, I had a joke, Al. You only have until November 11th. Oh, yeah!
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Pop culture guru Tori Shulman has got a new trending story coming in hot.
Yes, I do. Coming in hot is the red carpet at the Country Music Awards. All right. Yes. So let's break down the best dressed hays and the worst dressed nays. I'm a horse for some reason. All right. Everybody okay over there? Good. First up, Carrie Underwood. She wore 11 outfits, including a plunging blue mermaid dress. She's the perfect mix of beauty pageant winner meets old Hollywood. So Carrie gets, everyone, hey! Next up, Maren Morris wore a mesh mashup. Since it looks like she left the house with her Spanx showing, Maren gets a full-on nay. All right, I'm a horse again. Next, Pink showed up dressed as a marshmallow princess. I love you, Pink, but this cupcake dress gets a nay. And finally, Dustin Lynch wore this. Now, it's hard to know where to look. The hat, the bow tie, the shiny, shiny suit. But there's something mesmerizing about his modern cowboy look. So Dustin gets a light hey. Hey, cowboy. Now, special mention, Faith Hill's leg. It had a major moment and the internet went nuts. Now, it looks a lot like something, the lamp in A Christmas Story. So watch it. You'll poke your eye out with that, kid. Back to you guys.
Yeah. I believe it's you'll shoot your eye out.
You'll shoot your eye.
Yeah, not poke.
Actually,
it was the Red
You
Ryder.
made that mistake though too.
I know I didn't. That wasn't me. I know every word from the Christmas Story. That was her.
That's the second time.
I'm Jewish.
Oh, Jeff.
Love
you made the same joke too.
All right, more trending stories in our next half hour of Daily Blast Live. Yoga at 30,000 feet, and that's not even the craziest thing we've seen. We're keeping it real with steel. And our Jared and Ivanka Trump down and out in D.C. If you're leaving us right now, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Keep it here.
Hi, you guys. How are you? Gosh, this show is just flying by today, isn't it? I'm looking at my phone. I have a couple of your comments that I thought were really great. When you talk about SmackDowns here, we hope to provoke different ways of thinking, and even if you feel strongly one way, that you can respectfully hear the opposition and maybe learn something. And I wanted to point out that I had messages from Sherry Bronson on Facebook. Love the respect of the back and forth comments rather than one person dominating the conversation, as well as Peggy Williams. I agree with Al. Same goes for rewriting or ignoring history. And then finally, our very own Kelly said, I absolutely agree. Hosts handle this respectfully and provokes deeper conversation. And that's what it does. And I think that part of this show is so much more than just current events and fast flashing news. We are trying to tackle hard conversations and doing it in a way that can feel positive, that feels humane, and also, like I said, makes me think differently. Like, I know how strongly I feel about that conversation and what I feel, but here on the other side really made me a better person. So I think often it's nice to take a chance to, you know, these SmackDowns aren't easy for the hosts. Sometimes they're fun and they're playful, but some they really push us. So anyway, I know I'll be smacking down the next hour. I had Tori. She was on standby. Now she's gone. I wanted to hear more what she thought. It's okay, though. But I do want to ask you guys, are there conversations that we're debating that we haven't debated yet that you're interested in hearing? Let us know what topics you want us to talk about. It could be going on a date with Brad Pitt or George Clooney. We have to debate it, or something larger like we talked about with This Is Us. So, and oftentimes, I will tell you, being on this group of hosts and the conversations we have together, not just on the SmackDown, but here on set, it helps me being my life better because I know how to better handle conversations that are difficult. So anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys soon. Next break.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We are live in the DBL studios where our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos right at this moment, as well as the top 3 feel-good stories trending right now. Fixer Uppers Chip Gaines has just cut off his hair for a children's cancer charity. He said the more people that donated, the shorter he'd go. Well, this morning, wife Joanna posted this pic of a bald Chip at St. Jude's laughing with some young patients. Last night on the Late Late Show with James Corden, the Stranger Things boys formed a Motown supergroup, and they did not disappoint. Check it out.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Sorry that I love you.
Meantime, in Las Vegas, Celine Dion dropped into a nightclub to sing My Heart Will Go On with a techno twist. Check it out. Who knew Celine could drop it like it's hot? She even did some funky moves with DJ Steve Aoki, all for a good cause. They raised $1 million to benefit the victims of last month's shooting there. Celine Dion, hidden talents, huh, Sam Shocker?
Hidden talents, and let me tell you, those boots, those sparkly boots, the sparkling dress, Mama wants. All right, thank you so much, Kelly Schubert. Joining me is media maven Ebony Steele, everyone's favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder, comedian Al Jackson, and I'm Sam Shocker. Let's get right to it. Joe Biden isn't ruling out a run for president in 2020. This morning, GMA had the first look at his revealing interview with Oprah that airs this Sunday on OWN.
I have a regret that I am not president. Oprah, no woman or man should announce they're running for president unless they can answer 2 questions. Yeah. One, do they truly believe they're the most qualified person for that moment? I believed I was. But was I prepared to be able to give my whole heart, my whole soul, and all my attention to the endeavor? And I knew I wasn't.
All right, Ebony, you hear it there. He was not ready to run in 2016. That's
right.
Pretty open and honest for him to say that.
Of course, and of course what happened, you know, unfortunately with his son. And I truly believe in him. I'm glad he's being honest, but anytime I see Oprah interview anybody sitting in that forest, sitting in those 2 chairs, they give up the ghost. They tell her everything. I was like, if I got to meet Oprah, I'm going to go to her house now, but I'm not sitting back there.
I'm not sitting in that forest either. No, she will get anything out of you in that forest.
Yes, almost like when Matlock would call you on the stand, you know that you're the one that's about to go down. You did it.
All right, moving on. Speaking of D.C., trouble in D.C. for Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. Vanity Fair reports that the presidential power couple hate living in the Capitol after moving from New York City. And apparently their old social circle now wants nothing to do with them. But joining the family business has always had its pros and cons. So we want you to give us your DBL take. Visit dailyblastlive.com and weigh in now. That's the thing. Is she being unfairly criticized and punished for her father's presidency? But at the same time, she is part of his cabinet.
Right, and there's pros and cons. Let's take the Trumps out of it. And let's just say, if there's
families.
if you had a tow trucking company, I mean, would you inherit all the contacts that your father and grandfather have built up through the years? Yes, of course you would. But with that advantage, you also get all the negatives that come with that name. If there was a scandal or there, the taxes, back taxes, whatever, also was associated with that, it's now on you. So when you walk in and you take that advantage of walking into something that's already pre-established, you have to take what's going on as well.
But then you have more family time. You get to be with your family, but then do you risk, sometimes butting heads with your family and then creating a bigger divide between the two of you?
Well, I just think that just the position that they're in, all eyes are always on them, and you have to be like almost perfect all the time because people are ready to ridicule. And the fact that they're just openly saying, we don't like living here, I totally believe them. That has to be just a tough life. And your friends have separated from you too. That's a lot of
They've been living in
sacrifice.
mansions though. It's like they've led a privileged life.
And they're in the history books.
You can't do this now. You can't enjoy it right up until it gets a little rocky. And now you're like, hey, we don't like this. Like, I don't like that.
Let's look at what our audience says. 53% no, keep them separate. All right, thank you, DBL Nation. We're going to move on to digital producer Kelly Schubert. She's got news at this moment.
Hey guys, I've got some entertainment news trending right now. TV Line is reporting that HBO is getting ready to start production on a second season of Big Little Lies. Yep. Not only that, it sounds like Reese Witherspoon will still be in this season, even with her new Apple show with Jennifer Aniston. Reese dropped out of the film Pale Blue Dot, which is leading fans to believe she'll still be a part of the Emmy Award-winning show. TV Line reports that HBO plans to start shooting the second season in spring of 2018, but the network hasn't actually confirmed that season 2 is happening. I did reach out to HBO, so I'll let you know when I hear back.
Ooh, thank you so much, Kelly. Can't wait to hear. Wow.
I love binging that show. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. I can't wait for the next season. In honor of the CMAs, Jimmy Kimmel Live did an all-country edition of his Mean Tweet segment last night. Check it out.
If we just all concede that Trace Adkins isn't, can we move on? I have.
I just heard a Darius Rucker country song, and I hate to be dramatic, but it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. The worst.
There you have it. No matter how talented you are or how famous you are, some people are going to not like you.
Right. They always tell you don't check your mentions.
That's on Twitter.
On Twitter, I don't check my mentions. It's just like there's nothing good in there. I mean, there's a lot of good in there, but I'm going to focus on the
Al, you
negative
gotta
things.
check your mentions so you can tweet people back.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I love this segment, but I hate that it popularizes people sending negative comments. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I don't like.
Or does it diffuse it to the point where it takes like the meanness out of it because we're laughing
It takes the meanness out of it, but it makes you send more, not me, but makes people send more. Like, I might get on Jimmy Kimmel, so I'm just going to keep doing this till I get on.
I call them keyboard gangsters. They sit behind a computer, say mean
trolls.
things.
They call them trolls, and you don't, they say don't feed the trolls. So it's good that you don't respond back.
Right, I don't respond back.
Don't feed them.
Block and report. Block and report.
All right, Tamar Braxton is blowing up on Instagram just days after filing for divorce from Vince Herbert. She's writing about what ended their long relationship. She says, quote, married people who are reading will know what I mean. Sometimes we stay married for face value. Some of us have been living a lie. You have to think to yourself, when is enough enough? And a lot of people were able to relate to her if you read the comments.
Yes. And
just keeping it real.
Yeah, and their relationship has been up and down and up and down. He's been accused of not being faithful. And I think she's really, when she said married people can understand this, she's being open and honest. They've had money issues when she got let go from The Real. I think she kind of blamed him for part of that because he was part of the production staff.
Right.
So I think that Tamar is really going to just kind of get her mojo back. And,
I think so too.
But why post it on social media?
Because
I don't understand that.
Because
That's
it's
very
relatable.
Personal.
I know, but it was very personal of me to open up about my postpartum depression, and then it really helped a lot of people going through it as well. Perhaps there's people in her same shoes.
I'd agree with that, but The only difference, and I'm glad that you did that. The only difference in this situation is that there are two sides to the story. I'm not saying she's being disingenuous in what she's saying.
That's a good point.
But he doesn't get a chance to respond. So now
He can
going
post.
forward. But why? But now why does her posting now and put it on him to post? Well, maybe I don't want to post.
But it's airing their dirty laundry. It's a little bit too much.
Yes, there's no reason for that. It's over.
She ended with what's enough. I think it's enough. We do this story every day. It's enough.
A lot of people relate to her.
Yeah.
We're going to go to pop culture guru Tori Shulman with a new trending story coming in hot. Also super relatable.
Yeah, right? Because who doesn't love Louisiana? Because today is National Louisiana Day. Woo! I don't know why I use that accent. All right, it's the day we celebrate all things jazz, gumbo, and Mardi Gras. Now, some fun facts about Louisiana. The unofficial state drink is, anyone guess? The Hurricane. The official state drink is milk. Very different. Which goes great with another Louisiana treasure, beignets, which I call beignets. Now, these are from Denver's own Lucille's Creole. Let's celebrate. Should I do it or should... You know what, Rob, come here, honey. Yeah, get him a little. Yeah, that's it. That's right all over the camera. There you go. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tori. All right, a major milestone for Ellen. Do I have enough time for this next story? Okay, barely. A major milestone for Ellen. Today marks her 2500th 2500 episode since it debuted back in 2003. Let's take a look at a couple of her funniest bloopers.
Please welcome. That's bombshell.
Looking into the camera.
What you did now?
What did she do?
Oh, salty owl face.
You didn't like it? You didn't think it was funny?
It was great.
Okay, well,
they're a competition.
All right.
So let's keep it 100.
I like it.
Yeah, they're trying to put us out of business. So no, I'm not celebrating that at all. Daily Blast Live, love. Daily Blast Live.
We're all about live news as it's happening. You can see live right now.
I
Al's
said
getting
it, Al
salty.
Jackson
Erica
on Twitter.
Cobb, what's coming up?
Who has beef with Ellen other than Al? I don't even know. Well, flying faux pas, we know we've all seen them. Now, it's okay to remove your shoes, but putting your funky feet up, we're getting it real with or keeping it real with steel. And President Trump's granddaughter, Arabella, steals the show in China, singing a traditional Chinese song. Listen as we go to break.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back. I kind of want to dig in with you guys. You want to come on that side, Chris? A couple of the top trending stories we didn't cover were, I want to dig deeper into Oprah Biden 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's kind of funny Oprah doing it because she's already said she's not, but I kind of like Joe Biden even more now for what he said.
I love Joe Biden, and I'm a huge Joe Biden fan.
I think everybody secretly loves Joe Biden. He was just he was very quiet when he was behind Obama, but he still had his moments. He's very personal. He's very presidential. He's president oozing off of him.
Yep.
And I mean, I think everything would be different if he was president right now.
And listen, I've got a BS detector. We've been around enough people. You know, he really meant it. He's like, these are the two questions you need to ask yourself if you want to do this job. Am I the best person for it? And it's like, wow, like to be able to lay the ego down and say, am I qualified? Is this what our country needs? And two,
you have to be ready. And he was not ready. And you brought up the really tragic point that, he had lost his son. How do you recover from that? How do you go on the road? You're not yourself.
No.
You're not yourself, and you're emotionally drained. Can you imagine? I mean, I would think, because I think there's a reason that, like, his son passed away maybe 2 years ago. It probably just took that long for him to just feel like himself again. And now he's like, oh, I should be sitting in the White House right now. Yep. And, he has regrets, but I guarantee you that if he went back to that moment, he'd make the same decision because he knew at that moment he wasn't ready. Yeah.
Which, not to be weird, makes me even feel he's a stronger candidate now with that kind of thinking, that process.
He can relate to a lot of people that's gone through tragedy and bounced back. And, who better than him to talk to? Our own president, Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we only have 45 seconds, but I do want to ask you, how do you feel about the Big Little Lies season 2?
I can't wait. I binge watched that series, I think,
So did I.
in 3 days, 2 days. 2 days. So good. Have you seen it yet?
Al's not.
Oh, good.
I have not seen it
Good,
yet.
that's
So
something-
I'm
that's something to look forward to.
everybody that I know and respect loves the show, so I'll watch the show. I have no problem.
What about you?
As Nicole Kidman said, it sheds light on domestic abuse that you think it's like you're getting punched in the face. It's a certain way. It gives you a realistic point of view of what the struggle is.
And how good is Nicole Kidman in it?
Oh,
Wow.
God. Well, yeah. So, but like, where do they go season 2? We have 15 seconds, so we can't talk about it.
And we don't want to
What
give
do
you
you think?
spoilers.
Yeah, give us your DBL take. Where should season 2
I want
go?
to see more Zoe Kravitz. More Zoe Kravitz.
I second that. See you guys next break.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime covering the trending topics that you and your friends are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Have you ever been so offended by someone's behavior that you wish you could just call them out? Well, that's what we're doing right now as we're keeping it real with Steele. Let the people.
Yes. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Erica. The Instagram account, yes. Come on. Listen. All right, the Instagram account Passenger Shaming was started by a former flight attendant. It's a safe space where travelers can post pictures of the outrageous things they see people doing on planes. So these freaky flyers need to be called out by Ebony. So Ebony is keeping it real with Steele.
Yes. And sometimes when you keep it real, it doesn't really hurt your feelings, but do we all agree that it's all fair game if it's real? If you keep it real?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Up first, Baby Maddie's first time on a plane was pretty stinky, Ab. Take a look.
That does not look so good. Baby Maddie, she's getting upset, more and more upset. I don't like it either, Maddie. And she's thinking to herself, like, wait a minute. Now, if y'all shake me, that's called illegal, but it can't be legal for this cadaver foot to be sitting here by this window either. That can't be right.
It's like
It's not good. I'm just keeping it real.
It's not good. All right, this next lady, Ab, thinks she's in the yoga studio, not on a plane.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can now look at her. Oh, all the
Still
way out.
going.
Oh yes, perfect form. And it looks here like this woman. We were wondering what happened to the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
Well, now it turns out that she is a Pilates instructor for Delta Airlines.
That's where she is.
That's
Okay,
where she is.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. All right, keeping it real. with
Keeping it
Steele
real.
this
Yeah,
one, all
gotta
right?
keep it real.
Now, don't you hate it when you're prepared with snacks and others aren't, and they just freaking beg you for yours?
Yeah, okay. And I guess, oh, look at that. Well, y'all heard of the movie Snakes on a Plane. This is more like Snacks on the Plane. Now, this is actually me. I'm looking at this dog, and ordinarily I would reach down and give him some.
Right?
But you know what, Waldo? No, you get not, because he's in first class looking back at me and Coach, and I saw him eat 3 chicken sliders and a yogurt, didn't offer me anything. He offered me nothing.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real.
offer me
All
anything.
right. Forget the Mile High Club. Now it's all about the Sky High Zen.
Okay.
Ed, what do you think about this?
Well, first of all, I think the people that with the circles around their head are more relaxed than them. They are clearly not buying it. They're not engaged at all. And I think this guy was actually flying Frontier, and they said, sir, you have exceeded your carry-on limit, so we're going to need you to put your wife in an overhead bin.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, keeping it real. Now, at first I was really just worried about their safety.
Right.
But I'm more worried about the old man, Willie. He's so sweet. He's still in the lavatory. He's been trying to get out. He's been waiting 20 minutes.
He's got to get out. All right, finally, this guy has no trouble getting comfortable on a flight. Ab, keep it real.
I'm going to keep it real. You can tell this is a long, long flight. This man is disoriented. He's sleepwalking, looking for peanuts, but we should turn our head. You know why?
Why?
Because guess what he did?
What?
He turned the other cheek. Why not? I'm done.
Keeping it real with Steele. All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment.
Nicki Minaj is vying to be the new queen of Christmas. She teamed up with Swedish retail H&M for a holiday campaign and film. The company just released the trailer today. The movie focuses on a girl who saves Christmas, and Nicki plays her mom. The clothes featured in the film are in stores today. The full-length film comes out November 28th. Back to you guys.
Ooh, I like that. All right, Raquel. Well, Daily Blast Live loves to share your viral videos. Erica, my love, what's our DBL Nation sharing right now?
Well, you're going to have to grab a tissue and watch this one because twin brothers returned home from the Navy for the holidays and decided to surprise their little brother at school. There's not a dry eye in the classroom. Listen, we can't get enough of these military family reunion videos, so keep them coming. And up next, a boy who's saving furry friends one rescue dog at a time. Just 6 years old, and he's already found his calling in life. We talk to him next.
Hi. So I'm back following top trending stories this hour. We're going to start with Connor. And I couldn't tell what I was looking at. I don't want to say what I was going to say, but this is on Twitter, and I'll start there.
Yeah, so trending right now on Twitter, Kim Kardashian has released an exclusive look.
Can you zoom in on this? Yeah.
Yeah, it's an exclusive look at the new Kanye West Yeezy sneakers. Now, these have sold out in the past, but Twitter is, a little on the fence about these ones. Some people are saying they look like baby sneakers, like orthopedic sneakers.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that first, because I literally look at this, I'm like, what are these, like 1983 old sneakers from the garage?
But I feel that since Kim Kardashian is wearing them, everyone's gonna buy them.
Well, it's the throwback. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of being cool. I feel like I need to see them in person before I give full judgment, and I'd like to ask Kim if they're comfortable.
Yeah, they look comfortable, so we'll see. But for the price tag, I'm not too sure.
What is it now?
I think I'm not exactly sure how much they are. The last ones were pretty darn expensive, so.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, we'll go, guys. Our battery's getting low, but we'll go as long as we can. So if I bail on you, I'm sorry. Coming up next, Cal. Okay, what is this? This is from Center of Disease. No.
Well, we have some really amazing technology and health news. So this device actually detects melanoma without a biopsy. So
for skin.
Yeah, for skin cancer, melanoma. And so this was just awarded the James Dyson 2017 award. So it's getting funded. It's from Canadian engineers, and it's a device that pretty much scans your skin, detecting for cancer. Revolutionary in its field, it does not require any medical biopsy or procedure.
Where's the news source for this one?
This is actually.
So I was looking at the images.
Oh, no, you're all right.
It was
coming from Medium.com.
Medium.com. We are advancing so rapidly about how we can make medical care less invasive. You see that with people that have diabetics and the regulators. You used to have to prick your finger every day, throughout the day. It's becoming more. It's nice to see because I've had skin checked, and they have to cut into your skin. So what's also great about it is I think it makes it more accessible for people to go and get help that they want.
Well, also this funding is going to make it a more affordable product too.
Oh, well, there you are. Amazing. Okay, keep us updated on that. And Brett, AAA, I like that. Tell me more.
So this is in Las Vegas, and they just released these self-driving shuttles. First day on the job, it got into a crash.
No!
But
is everybody okay?
It's because of the human driver of another truck. The self-driving car did everything correctly, and it just kind of proves they're a little safer and smarter than human drivers are.
This is just so bad. Okay, well, would you get on the self-driving car? I'd say no. I'd rather walk. What would you do? Give us your DBL take.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, because it's so uplifting. Today, it's a 6-year-old who has become the perfect pitchman for dogs in need of a home.
Hi everyone, they're the dog that I know in Skagit Valley Humane Society. Still there, needs a home really bad. Name's Legend.
Who can resist 6-year-old Roman's adorable plea to find a home for a deaf dog?
He needs a home that's good, that's experienced with a dog that's deaf.
Roman is the unofficial spokesman for his hometown's Humane Society. The pint-sized pitchman's viral videos tugged at the heartstrings.
He's got a tickle spot though.
Where's his tickle spot?
Right on his chest.
Yeah, what happens?
His back leg goes up and down.
Both Roman and his mom, Jennifer, are animal advocates. Their organization, Project Freedom Ride, finds homes for abandoned dogs. And while Roman's dad serves overseas, this little guy has enlisted to help dogs certain for death find the right home.
We hope a Legend gets adopted too.
Roman and his mom, Jennifer, join us now. Roman, why do you love finding homes for dogs?
Because I just want dogs to have homes so they can have families. Just like we do.
We love that. Has Legend found a home?
Not yet.
Okay, but we're going to find him a home soon,
He will
right?
soon. He will soon.
That's the goal. Yep, we're gonna find him at home real soon.
So I'm gonna ask, Jennifer, was this something that you had kind of pre-existing interest in, or was it Roman's natural interest that got everything started? Like, how did things begin for you guys?
Roman's 4th birthday, he opted to get donations and give those to a local rescue when we were in Texas. And it was at that point I kind of decided if he can recognize that something needs done, maybe I need to do something as well. So that's when I started visiting the kill shelter there with Roman.
Jennifer, how has Roman's videos impacted Freedom Project Ride?
It's been pretty amazing. We've had a lot of interest in followers, a lot of, to be honest, just the comments that people have said about Roman and how inspirational it is and how they hope they have kids like him one day. It has been so incredibly touching, and for my husband to like read all of these comments from Japan, it has been pretty amazing. So I don't know, it's just exciting to see people still have hope that maybe the next generation, hey, will be
He's a little tired,
better.
Roman.
And that's all we can hope for right now.
Roman,
It's been an
Roman,
early
Roman, you look tired, so I'm going to let you go to sleep soon. I just have a quick question. Can you tell me about the dog Rosalinda?
She got adopted already.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Roman, do you get sad when people adopt a dog, or are you happy for them?
I'm happy for them when they get adopted.
You're all heart, you little cutie. I love it.
Oh, we love you, Roman. Thank you, Roman and Jennifer, for all that you're doing. Thank you. Digital producer Kelly Schubert with news at this moment.
Hey guys, right now we're just hours away from seeing Christmas arrive at Disney's Magic Kingdom. So Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is tonight, and Disney wants those who can't be there to still enjoy it, so they've got a live stream that you can watch from home. Anna, Elsa, and Olaf from Disney's mega hit Frozen will transform Cinderella's castle into a winter wonderland, and the magic all begins just after 8 o'clock Eastern. We've got the link on our Daily Blast Live social platforms, so if you want to watch, check it out there.
All right.
How excited are you?
I'm pretty excited. I like that stuff.
Are you going to live stream it?
Probably.
No one is more excited than Sam Shocker. She has year passes with her husband Mark when they were in LA. They would go. She's like, we'd go for the night. We'd go for dinner. You're going to be watching. I can't wait. Tell us how it is.
We'll all be watching. Our staff is busy tracking the stories that are trending and you're sharing. Check out this stunning video of the Northern Lights illuminating parts of the United Kingdom. Gorgeous.
Promotional consideration.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. We've got some funny moments from earlier in the show, and of course, we never know what they are. Oh, gosh,
yes.
gosh. Okay, Al.
Set that up. Oh, well, I'll just say, yesterday, Sam, she's jetting home to go see her baby girl. And sometimes when you're in such a big hurry, you put your pants on backwards.
That's right.
That's a real working mom right there. That's respect right there. That's my girl.
Thank you. I did keep them on.
Yes.
I went home with them. My husband was like, what the heck? Because I didn't have time.
Well, there goes my joke.
Okay. Sorry about that, Jeff. We have, I believe, a couple more.
I have to tell you, I was thinking, I'd like to give my free coffee to you, Aaron Rodgers.
Jen Wiederstrom from Daily Blast Live. I would love to have coffee with you.
There you go, Jen, wherever Jen is. There you go. And we have one more.
All right, give me one. It's apple. We got some pumpkin. Oh, Sam's already here.
Don't get crumbs in my hair. Do not get crumbs in the hair.
What are you doing here?
You did get crumbs in my hair. She's fine. That's right, it's still here. There it is.
That's great camera work.
Good camera work. Right. Hey, you and Aaron Rodgers.
I just want to know whose voice that was. I don't.
Leo.
But Erica Cobb, she hit it right on the head. You're going out with a Packer? You're going to go out with a Packer?
All right, Miss Stories never stop. We don't either. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. Yes. Thank you, Tori.
Anytime.
Thank you. It's Thursday, November 9th, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now.
Last night's Country Music Awards were chock full of amazing moments, with Carrie Underwood, Eric Church, and Keith Urban turning out history-making performances. That's in today's Top 5.
NeNe Leakes threatens to quit Real Housewives of Atlanta if her nemesis Kim Zolciak remains on the show. So whose side are you on? A little boy's plea to help rescue dogs find forever homes has gone viral. Why? Because it's the most adorable thing you'll see all day. We'll talk with the puppy matchmaker himself in today's Extra Shot.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, November 9th. We're the only live show that covers what you're talking about right now. So why wait? Let's go ahead and get this thing started with the top 5 trending stories that are happening right now with my boy, Jeff Schroeder.
Thank you, Emily Steele. Looking beautiful as always. That's right, guys. We are live, and I'm here with the radio girl, Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer, Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru, Tori Shulman. We're a trending news and entertainment show that is live and covers what is happening right now. As you see, our entire DBL team is happy it's Thursday. They're in the studio ready to cover news as it trends. All right, guys, we begin with the Country Music Awards in the top 3 trending moments from last night. First, Carrie Underwood's emotional tribute to lives lost last year, including the Las Vegas shooting. Let's take a look. She belts it out.
She does.
She does. But there was also an overwhelming sense of community with Eric Church's a cappella version of Amazing Grace. And then Darius Rucker, this was awesome, singing
this.
Hold My Hand with country's biggest stars. Check this out. Keith Urban tackled the sexual harassment scandal, singing his newest song, Female. He dedicated the song to the women in his life and to adversity for all women who face it. So that was a good moment of the show. And I really thought, I checked it out. My wife loves the country music, and she brings me aboard.
Yeah.
I thought they did a great job of the opening part of the show. They did it carried. They really tackled what they needed to tackle and then moved on with, hey, we're entertainers and we're here to entertain you. And the rest of the performances were amazing.
What I love is they also didn't ignore.
Absolutely,
You know, they could have
right.
totally skipped over it. They're like, we're addressing it. We're going to do it the way we do it in the country music business. I mean, it makes me want to be a country music singer, and I'm nowhere near that. But
You could still be a fan.
I'm a bigger fan now than I ever was, and I will have to say I loved how Keith Urban did tackle the whole component with what women are going through, especially coming off of Nicole Kidman doing Big Little Liars. Wait, Big Little
Lies.
Big Little Lies. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because she did that as well in her show. So I don't know. I love the stance that they take as a couple.
I watched Carrie Underwood and could not keep myself together. I mean, it was and
emotional.
she broke down. It was very emotional, but I agree. I feel like they addressed the elephant in the room. They talked about some true social issues, and then they kind of kept it moving. I do want to acknowledge my boys, Low Cash. They won Jump of the Year.
There you go.
Really awesome guys. I'm very proud of you guys, so congratulations.
I thought it was the epitome of what an award show should be. It touched on pop culture.
Right.
They moved it forward. Everyone got together. But Sturgill Simpson, Simpson.
Let's go with
Stinson, right?
We'll get it.
Okay, he wasn't actually invited, which is so interesting. So he walked outside and performed with a guitar with his Grammy in it. We have a shot of it. Check this out. He wasn't invited. He feels like he's being blackballed a little bit by the CMAs, and he had a shot. So take a listen to what he had to say.
Finally made it, guys. Big show. They were all out of seats. I couldn't get a ticket, so I thought I'd come down here and play some country music since we're celebrating it this evening in Nashville, Tennessee.
So interesting to see who is left out and who wasn't.
There's only 52 guys on a football team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, he just won a Grammy this year, so you'd think he'd be invited.
I know. Do you want to talk about something else?
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. Trending right now, Kevin Spacey being scrubbed from a new movie. This is very interesting. Ridley Scott's newest film, All the Money in the World, is due out in theaters December 22nd. Actor Christopher Plummer will replace Kevin as oil tycoon J. Paul Getty. The trailer has already been released. Take a look.
We're from another planet, where the force of gravity is so strong, it bends the light. It bends people, too.
Mr. Getty, your grandson.
Miss Getty, we have your son.
Is this some kind of joke?
And before we get into this, guys, we are live, and Christopher just commented saying, quote, "It's awfully sad, a sad situation. I'm sorry because Kevin is a very talented guy, and I admire him enormously as an actor." So he's handling it well, but I think, and I want to hear your guys' view, but I think they're doing the right thing. You got to take him out of that movie. Otherwise, they're going to lose money.
Well, I think it comes down to dollars and cents.
Right.
If it were to be more profitable to just let the movie ride, the movie would be riding.
Right.
I think it's just too much of a risk to actually have Kevin Spacey in it at this moment, or probably ever for the rest of our lives.
Right.
But to have it reshot, everyone's talking about how much money it'll cost. It will cost far more if they had a box office flop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about morally, too. It's the right thing to do, other than just numbers.
I agree with you. I mean, if that movie went as it was filmed, I certainly wouldn't see it because Kevin's in it. I think a lot of people would feel that way. So I agree with you, Cobb. But I feel like there's something more moral going on. You know, the Hollywood community is a very loyal one, and we care about the people that are in it. And the fact that I don't think they could, in good faith, like Ripley Scott said, no, we're not going to run the movie this way, and we're going to defend the women, the men that are going through this.
Well, those walls are coming down in Hollywood. But digital producer Kelly Schubert with news at the moment.
Hey guys, the New York Times, they just published an article with 5 women coming forward accusing comedian Louis C.K. of sexual misconduct. So rumors have swirled for years about his inappropriate behavior in front of his associates, and these women are now coming forward claiming that's what they experienced. So the accusations span from the 90s to 2005. Many of the women tell the New York Times that Louis C.K. reached out years later by email apologizing for what had happened. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I'll just say really quickly, as a female comic in LA, I was warned countless times, do not be alone with Louis C.K. in a green room.
Wow.
And it wasn't just 2 or 3, it was every female comic that's ever been on with him because they heard rumors and you're protecting your own. So the New York Times article just came out, so take a look.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you were going to play something there.
No.
I was like, where is it?
No, I have nothing.
Let's move on. Let's change gears right now. Taylor Swift's newest album drops tomorrow, but right now fans are talking about Madame Tussauds' new wax figure, T Swift, there it is. And they're partnered with Give Me Shelter Cat Rescue to help adopt local kittens. So we're unveiling our very own wax figure. Same shocker, is that you over there?
Kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I'm dying. This weekend is National Pet Adoption Weekend, and we wanted to get in on the fun. These cats are all from the Dumb Friends League of Denver. So to find a local shelter where you can adopt a new family member, go to our Facebook page, and we'll drop you info live. And I'm thinking Stu Magoo, our stage manager, he's looking for a kitten, possibly. And this is Hannah, our wardrobe stylist. Hannah.
Hi, everybody. This is Reptar. She's so sweet. She's for adoption, too.
Yeah.
And those cats need a home. So you guys, please
Adopt, don't shop. Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah.
Adopt, don't shop.
Absolutely.
So first of all, Stu just got like 10 times hotter.
We can just play kittens all day.
I do want to let you know, it was cute. I was talking to the ladies that brought the kittens, and they were saying that it's National Adoption Weekend, but it's an adopt a day every day for them. And that if you adopt an animal that is 8 years or older, they waive all of your adoption fees. So consider it if you want to.
All right, comedian L. Jackson with the new trending story right now.
Oh, Jeff, this is so cool. Check this out. Starbucks, we always know it's coming in hot. But this time it's for a different reason. It's trending because the coffee chain's holiday buy one, get one free deal starts today and goes through Monday. How about that, guys? Yeah. That's right. If you buy a holiday drink between 2 and 5 p.m., right when you're starting to crash, you need that last cup of coffee, you get the next one absolutely free. They have 2 new holiday drinks. I want to know what you guys think of them. We have toasted white mocha and chestnut praline chai tea latte. I think I'll try one right now. Brooke, can I have it? Thank you. Wait, we practiced that for weeks and you nailed it. Now, I have a question for you guys. Who would you give your free Starbucks to? I think I would give mine to Stu, since he's adopting a kitten. Stu, you get... Yes, I'm putting you on the spot. All right. Enjoy your free cup of coffee. So back to you guys.
Collared shirt today.
Hashtag Stu Stage Manager.
Yeah.
All right. Daily Blaze Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it's happening. Ebony Steele, what's coming up?
All right, I'll tell you what's coming up, but I did like what I saw just now. That was a great wingman, Al and Stu, that whole thing. You know how the kitten's gonna bring the girls along? I like it. Rest and relaxation for the newly single woman. Yeah, the people are having spa divorce parties, experiencing and expressing that they're happy about their divorce. But should you be celebrating? Plus drama on the set of The Voice. Could Diva Demand send Jennifer Hudson packing? But first, here are your 2 SmackDown choices for today.
Hit TV show This Is Us shocked fans by using a racial slur without censorship.
Until a white man called me.
Which led us to ask, should network TV have free license to use uncensored language? Or, things are heating up with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. NeNe Leakes threatens to quit the show if they don't get rid of Kim Zolciak. Who should get the boot, NeNe or Kim? Head to dailyblastlive.com to vote and let us know what you want to hear in today's SmackDown.
All right, I'm here with Joan from the Dumb Friends League here in Denver, and we have 2 adoptable kittens, okay, that need homes. Tell us about the 2 kittens and a little bit about Dumb Friends League in Denver.
Sure. So this is Lucy, and she's an 11-week-old spayed female cat, and she's very sweet. She's been purring this whole time and just really affectionate. And then we have Repard. I don't know where she ran off
there.
to.
Hannah, come here.
But she's also very affectionate, and she's about 5 months old, and she's also spayed. Yeah, so she's a little bit.
So precious, I know. But I heard that someone is waiting to adopt her now at the shelter.
No way.
Yeah.
On the show.
Yep, we got a call from the Dumb Friends League just a few minutes ago, and someone saw her on the show and is waiting to adopt.
This is amazing news. Maureen, somebody already called, saw the cat on the show and waiting to adopt. This is incredible. So thank you, DBL Nation. These kittens, they need homes. They're so sweet. and they purr and they're loving, and there's so many animals out there that need homes. Adopt, don't shop. So tell us a little bit about the Denver Dumb Friends League.
Sure. So we were founded in 1910, and we're the largest shelter in the Rocky Mountain region. We serve around 22,000 homeless pets a year. And we're a private nonprofit organization, so we're funded entirely through donations from the community.
How can people donate?
They can go to ddfl.org, or they can come into either of our facilities. We have a location in Denver and one in Castle Rock.
ddfl.org. Please head over to their website because they definitely rely on your donations in order to rescue 22,000 animals, you said?
Yep, about 22,000 homeless pets a year. We also have an equine facility as well.
What is an equine facility?
So horses that are looking for homes, we have adoptable horses. We have 3 locations. We have 2 here in the metro area and then 1 in Franktown.
Incredible. And reach out to them. You can go to our Daily Blast Live website, or you can go to their website. Again, it's ddl.org.
DDFL.
ddfl.org, and let's find these animals some homes right in time for the holidays. And give us your DBL take. Look. The purr, P-U-R-R.
Perfect Christmas gift, exactly.
All right, we'll see you soon. 15 seconds.
So they're giving you the pie?
Ooh.
Don't get it in your hair.
Okay.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only show that's covering the top trending stories that are happening right now wherever you are. I'm sorry, guys, I'm on hold for a second. Yeah, it's time for the DBL Buzz, and that's where we talk about all the juicy gossip. Oh, finally, Jeff, I'm about to throw it down to you. About time. It's time for the buzz, boy.
All right, Ev, I got to go. I got to do this buzz. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, we love these stories so much. I hope that bit worked. We can't stop talking. So when we hear Erica say, there it is, we'll move on to the next story. But get this, you guys are the ones buzzing us. So grab your devices and vote when you want us to move on. First up, couple Catherine McPhee and David Foster were spotted looking cozy together in May. And they made headlines because of their 35-year age gap. But rumor has it, the relationship is all a publicity stunt.
Yes, I did a little research.
Right.
They've gone to the LA Lake. They went to the LA Laker game courtside and then went to Craig's to sit where you go in LA to be seen. Exactly. And also, he has a musical coming out about Betty Boop, and she would be great as Betty Boop. And I wonder if this is trying to get publicity for that musical.
Okay, well, beep, boop, 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 boop. I did some research too. I actually think older men are like Catherine's type. You know, Nick Kokas, I looked him up. They were married for 8 years. He's over 20 years older than she is, or almost 20 years older than she is. So she has a history of dating older men than her. So maybe it's just her vibe.
I find it interesting that they started dating in May, because I'm wondering what's going to happen in December for this May-December romance.
Very nice. Very nice job.
All right. Yeah. Should I give my piece, or are you going to buzz me?
No, we have time. No one's buzzing you.
If I was going to date someone, I'll go. I totally walked into that one. It's my fault. Jennifer Hudson's first season as coach on NBC's The Voice might be her last. The reason? Her diva behavior. Supposedly, she comes in late, makes a lot of demands, and most shockingly, can't get along with the great Blake Shelton? I don't know. Radar Online says Kelly Clarkson or Alicia Keys may replace her. I don't know. It's like, you know, negativity is always like travels 5 times more than positivity. So if you say something negative and you could, you know, it travels. Don't be negative. I don't know what I'm saying.
I get it.
I'm so rattled from the last buzz.
It could be a combination of things. I mean, anytime you're in an ensemble, which we are, so you get it. Like if there's energy that's in the room that doesn't jive with the rest of the room, that energy needs to change because you have to be able to jive with one another, and that chemistry is very important. I wonder if because they've already had these sitting people, like Blake's been there for a long time, Adam's been there for a long time, they rotate the women a lot, that they just have a preference of who they'd like to work with, and they compare everyone else
like
to that person.
Clicky.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Good point. All right, TV personality Sam Shocker with a new trending story coming in.
I do. Today's a really good day, you guys. We've got kittens and pie. Kittens and pie. I'm so thankful for both. So we got 2 weeks until Thanksgiving, and Americans will eat more than 50 million pumpkin pies. We love pie. Watch this.
Oh, my favorite type of pie is sweet potato pie. And the second one would be cheesecake. But is that a cake?
My favorite pie is sweet potato, of course.
Guys, this is a no-brainer. It's sweet potato pie. It's sweet potato pie, and then there are no other pies. I think there's something called apple, but I've never heard of, never really seen it.
Is it a cheesecake? cheese pie, cheesecake. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Al, you said there's no such thing as apple pie. There's some apple pie right here.
Oh,
and want to
yes.
save time, InStyle Magazine just named the best places to buy pies online for Thanksgiving. Here are the top 3 sites. The #1 place is Momofuku Milk Bar. #2 is Two Fat Cats. We're not talking about the cute little kitties that are being adopted. And #3 is Betty Pies. But you can always run down to your local bakery. We got ours from the Village Inn here in Denver. They are available online, and they're even open on Thanksgiving. What do you think about that apple pie?
I'm loving it. We need to get some sweet potato, but this will hold me until we get it till it gets here.
What about, and I love that we only have 1 fork. Perhaps, okay.
Yeah, nice job. You had one thing to do, Brooke. You're holding a fork, and yet you
Daily
blew
Blast
it.
Live is all about trending topics, fixer-uppers. Skip Gaines just shaved off all his hair. We'll show you the after pic that'll melt your heart, and get ready for a smooth landing when a passenger bears all on board. We're getting real with Steele. And Ebony Steele, the SmackDown's coming up, huh?
That is correct, Sam Shocker. You know that it is. All right, you can go to dailyblastlive.com right now so that you can help us vote, okay? And we're going to be talking about NeNe Leakes because she's threatening to leave the Real Housewives of Atlanta if they don't fire Kim Zolciak. And who should stay, who should go? Or should network TV use uncensored language? You can vote right now.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Joan and Lucy of the Dumb Animals League, right? Dumb Friends League. Sorry, Dumb Friends League. And this is really important because we really want to get Lucy adopted. We want to find Lucy a home. And so we here at Daily Blast Live, we are offering a $50 gift card to help out with the supplies and the feed for Lucy, because Lucy deserves a home and she's so sweet. She's been purring ever since she got here. Joan, tell us a little bit about Lucy and the Dumb Friends League.
So Lucy is an 11-week-old spayed female. Yep, she's just a tiny baby. She's a little kitten, and she's available for adoption at our Quebec Street shelter in Denver. And like you guys said, you're offering a $50 gift card to our pet supply area. So we have lots of toys, litter, anything you need to get your pet started in their new home.
And let me tell you, I have 4 cats. Yes, I do. And cats are the most, I have a dog too, but cats are just so easy. They really are. You can cuddle them, you can love them, you set up their litter box, you don't have to take them out like you do with dogs. And if you do have to leave home for like a day, cats are really great about it because they're independent. But not to say to abandon your cat by any means, because they do love to cuddle you and love on you. But it is an easier pet to take care of, in my opinion. I love cats. Look at him. He's all, or she's all about you.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
Any KUSA viewers, anyone in the Denver area, please, 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 we want to get Lucy adopted. We want to find her a home. And I'm telling you, she's been here for like 3 hours, has been so sweet, so easy, been purring ever since. And we here, again, at DBL, will give you a $50 gift card so you can buy little Lucy food or litter or toys. Oh, Lucy, meow. Lucy says, I want a home. I want a home.
Yep, so anything purchased in our pet supply area comes back to the Dumb Friends League, so that gift card will be considered a donation as well. So it'll come back to the shelter and help support the other pets that we have available.
That's amazing. That's a win-win situation. So not only will you be adopting a little kitten that needs a home, but you'll also be donating through our $50 gift card donation to help other animals get rescued, because you guys rescue 22,000 animals a year. That's incredible.
Yep, absolutely. We have around 22,000 homeless pets that come every single year, and we're a full-service shelter, so we provide spay and neuter, we provide vaccines, microchip ID, and if you're looking for a pet, please come choose the adoption option. We have some great animals that are looking for their forever home.
Lucy's ready for her forever home. FUR, her forever home. So please, Denver peeps, come on. I know that Lucy will be the perfect addition to your family. So let's get her adopted. Hit us up on Facebook, dailyblastlive.com. Also, again, your website.
ddfl.org.
ddfl.org. All right, guys. Let us know if you adopt. Let us know if you adopt Lucy. Maybe we'll do a segment. Yeah.
3, 2. Come on back. right, it's Daily Blast Live, and it's time for the Smackdown. Just seconds ago, you voted to hear, should network TV use uncensored language? Now, you can go to dailyblastlive.com and tap Vote Now or Vote Here Now to select who wins. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's a TV show, This Is Us. It caused a controversy when they decided to use an uncensored racial slur. Let's take a listen. Don't worry, because we did censor it.
But I never really understood what my blackness meant until a white man called me.
All right, and here to lead the DBL debate is Jen with, oh my gosh, Jen, 14 wins. And Erica, you's not shabby either because you have 12, but we need you to grab your device, go to the DBL app and tap Vote Now. The question again, should network TV have free license to use uncensored language? And I'm going to start with Erica.
I think that this was appropriately inappropriate. It's about time that people get uncomfortable with context, especially the context that this word was used. It's shocking when you hear it on the streets, and it's not like we haven't heard it, or I haven't heard it personally. I think that when people get uncomfortable, that it starts to be the catalyst for change, and this is an uncomfortable topic that we need to catalyze the change for.
All right.
But
so
don't
Jen.
you think that I mean, history is not going to be erased. We're not going to change it. We're all well of what African Americans have experienced. Why do we have to use the language to prove that it happened? Can't we respect history by going forward better?
Well, we use derivatives of the word on pop culture and pop language, pop music. So it's not as though no one's heard it. I think it's more important to go back to where the context of this word came from and actually have a conversation. This could allow a family to have a conversation about why this word was used.
All right, Erica's at 70%. Jen, you're right at 30.
All I want to
Come
say
on.
is that, you
One more
know,
thought.
in this show, it's entertainment, and I feel like you got people like Jerry Seinfeld, even Will Smith, that have done their entertainment and reached a lot of communication with their families without having to use any kind of foul language, and this show can do better and be better.
All right,
without it.
let's go. Our final vote. It looks like Erica Cobb comes out as the winner.
This is a tough
Jen,
one.
no, it was tough.
was.
Digital
It was a tough
producer
one.
Raquel
Thank you.
Villanueva with news right at this moment.
That's right. I have some holiday cheer to tell you about. We are just hours away from seeing Christmas arrive at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party starts tonight, and you can watch it from home. You can also watch Anna, Elsa, Olaf from Disney's mega hit Frozen transform Cinderella's castle into a winter wonderland. The magic begins just after 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we will post the link on our Daily Blast Live social media pages so you don't miss out on the fun. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Raquel. Oh, it's okay, Jen. But guess what? Fashion goes country. Coming up, the good, the bad, and the ugly at the Country Music Awards. You don't want to miss this. Oh, and he's the perfect pitchman for the cute pups. Meet a 6-year-old who's making it his mission to find loving homes for abandoned dogs. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Comedian Al Jackson with the new trending story coming in hot, Al.
That's Al Fashion Jackson to you, Jeff. Let's get into it a little bit. Coming in hot, the red carpet at the Country Music Awards was off the chain last night. Let's break down the best dressed Hays and the worst dressed Nays. First up, we have Carrie Underwood. She wore 11 outfits, including a plunging blue mermaid dress. She's the perfect mix of beauty, of like a beauty pageant winner, meets like old school Hollywood. Carrie, I'm feeling you, girl. That's why you get a hey. Next up is Maren Morris. She wore a mesh mashup that looks like she used a shower curtain because she was in a hurry this morning. Since she left her house wearing Spanx, it looks like Maren's gonna have to get the unfortunate nay. Next up, my girl Pink showed up dressed as the Marshmallow Princess, and she looks like she just got stood up at the altar, so I'm sorry. You get a nay! Finally, my man Dustin Lynch wore something that looks like he's about to get in a fight after prom in. It is a cowboy hat, a bow tie, and a shiny suit. I'm loving it. He looks like Puffy if he was from the early Western times. You get a hey, and I can't say hey cowboy because that'd be really weird. Special mention gets Faith Hill's leg, and the Major coming in hot, and the internet went nuts. Let's take a look at that. Oh, it looks like the infamous lamp in the Christmas Story. You heard it here from Al Fashion Jackson. Back to you guys.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
And we're still trying to get Lucy adopted. So if any of you are watching in the Denver area and want an adorable cat, Lucy is here from the Dumb Friends League. And like Sam said, we'll include a $50 gift card towards supplies to help get Lucy's new home all fitted. So let us know if you are interested. We want to know. Just hit us up on the Facebook page. But was just gonna see if you guys had any stories. You guys have any stories? What's trending? Do you? You always have. You guys are like the ultimate Boys and Girl Scouts, always prepared. Connor, what's going on with the Kardashians yet at this hour?
Yeah.
There's something happening every hour.
Yeah, always. Well, I had reported a couple of times about their Bel Air mansion. First it was listed. It was sold very quickly. And it is the most expensive Bel Air mansion. Here, let me pull up a picture here for you guys. That's what it looks like. $18 million. The most expensive mansion in the Bel Air community, in that specific gated community. Well, Kim Kardashian actually gave the purchaser of the house a personal tour of the house. So, I mean, might be worth $18 million to me.
Yeah, did you think that sealed the deal maybe on the sale?
Yeah, probably.
That's really interesting. It's a very kind of modest, plain-looking Bel Air mansion as far as Bel Air mansions
Well, and I showed the inside yesterday, and it actually kind of looks like a hospital. It's just really plain.
Really minimalistic. Well, would you pay $18 million for a Kardashian house if you had it? It's a tough one. Let us know. We'll get back to you. Thanks. Okay, great.
It's Daily Blast Live, the only live show that covers breaking news and top trending stories that are happening right now. We're live in the DBL studios, where our team is busy tracking the top stories and videos right at this moment, as well as the top 3 trending feel-good stories right now. All right, well, it looks like Fixer-Uppers, that is, Chip Gaines, has just cut his hair for a children's cancer charity. He said the more people donated, the shorter he'd go. Well, this morning, wife Joanna posted this pic of a bald Chip at St. Jude's laughing with some of the patients. And last night on the Late Late Show with James Corden, the Stranger Things boys formed a Motown supergroup, and they did not disappoint. Check it out. Meantime, in Las Vegas, Celine Dion, with her beautiful self, she dropped into a nightclub to sing My Heart Will Go On with a techno twist. Check it out. Yeah, Yes, she even did some funky moves with DJ Steve Aoki, all for a good cause. They raised $1 million to benefit the victims of last month's shooting there. Jeff Schroeder, it's all on you.
All right, thank you so much, Ebony Steele. Joining me is radio girl Erica Cobb, Biggest Loser trainer Jen Wiederstrom, and pop culture guru Tori Shulman. I'm Jeff Schroeder. All right, let's get right to it. I love saying that. Joe Biden isn't ruling out a run for president in 2020. This morning, GMA had the first look at this revealing interview with Oprah that airs this Sunday on OWN. Check it out.
I have a regret that I am not president. Oprah, no woman or man should announce they're running for president unless they can answer two questions.
Yeah.
One, do they truly believe they're the most qualified person for that moment? I believed I was. But was I prepared to be able to give my whole heart, my whole soul, and all my attention to the endeavor? And I knew I wasn't.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Very transparent.
Very transparent. I appreciate that.
Yeah, people get like that when they're camping.
Yeah, well, that's Oprah's. Just so you guys know, she has 12 oak trees that she's always dreamed about. So when she has her private moment, she sits by her oak trees.
Why did I know
Wait a minute.
you were going to know that?
It's
How did
not
I know that?
12 oak
She has
12
trees.
special oak trees. And then she has hundreds around them, but or 12 special ones. I know.
It's the oak trees. I thought it was 6, but maybe it's 12. She said that's what rich people have. Rich people had trees, but she has 3,684 trees behind those 12.
All right, we just got this
How do you
amazing
guys know this?
reveal
Because
from Joe
I follow
Biden,
Oprah
and you
and
guys
study
are talking
her.
about Oprah's forest.
Well, what do you got about Joe?
Here's what I think. I think it's an amazing thing to lay down your ego and realize when you're not ready for something. I think a lot of people are handed opportunities and they're not qualified or ready or available emotionally to do a great job. And I got to tell you what, if you weren't a fan of Joe Biden before, you will be now.
The sad thing is that Beau Biden, his son, who died on his hospital bed, was said, it's your duty to run. So in D.C., there is this feeling, if he had won, he would have, if he had run, he would have won. So there is a regret that he didn't. I'm hoping for 2020.
All right.
We'll see.
And some more trees planted, I guess.
And more trees.
Trouble in D.C. Speaking of D.C., for Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, Vanity Fair reports that the presidential power couple hated living in the Capitol after moving from New York City. Apparently, their old social circle now wants nothing to do with them. But joining the family business always has its pros and cons, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, their old friends don't want to hang out with them anymore?
They're big time. They're DC-alites.
They don't. They weren't real friends then, homies.
Isn't the family business Trump?
Yeah, it is Trump.
Not America.
Well, but she is part of his administration. She had an office in the West Wing. So, and Jared Kushner is a big part of his foreign policy. The problem here is they live right by Kalorama, right by the Obamas, and they just don't mix with the DC crowd. And that's just
I know, but they're saying their old friends didn't hang out with them. I tell you what, I was scooping ice cream at one point. I was bartending. Now I'm on TV. All my Chicago homies, they love me, and they're still my best friends.
Well, I think it really comes down to that old thing. You know, you don't talk about money, you don't talk about politics. When you know what it is, I mean, that kind of creates a rift. I have plenty of friends who are very diverse in their beliefs, but we don't sit at the table and like hash it out.
I don't talk to any of my old friends because I'm on TV now. I'm totally kidding. Digital producer Kelly Schubert with news at this moment.
Hey guys, I've got a story that's trending right now. TV Line is reporting that HBO is getting ready to start production on a second season of Big Little Lies. Yep. So not only that, but it sounds like Reese Witherspoon will be in this season, even with her new Apple show with Jennifer Aniston, because Reese dropped out of the film Pale Blue Dot, which is leading fans to believe she'll still be a part of the Emmy Award-winning show. TV Line reports HBO plans to start shooting the second season in the spring of 2018, but the network hasn't confirmed season 2 is actually happening. I did reach out to HBO. I have not heard back from them, but I'll let you guys know if I do.
All right, thanks, Kelly. I hope it happens. I know Reese is busy, but I hope it happens.
Oh, I do too. She's now a producer as Big Little Lies. She's starring in that. With Apple, she's Jennifer Aniston's new co-star. She's killing it.
She's crushing it.
Reese.
All right, in honor of the CMAs yesterday, Jimmy Kimmel Live did an all-country edition of his Mean Tweet segment. It's hilarious. Let's check it out.
If we just all concede that Trace Adkins isn't, can we move on? I have.
I just heard a Darius Rucker country song, and I hate to be dramatic, but it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. The worst.
I like when the people get mad. They're like, who wrote that? They get mad about, because that's what I would be. I'd be mad. I don't know if I'd be
Oh, no, we know you'd get mad.
Yeah, I don't like it.
My favorite one was when De Niro read it, because he kind of had that.
Oh, he swore, right?
Yeah, he swore, because he was like, not quite angry, but like really, like, and he kind of tough guyed him.
Because De Niro's one of those guys that's too cool. Not too cool. he's above Twitter. He's
Yeah, he's
cool
so
enough.
above Twitter.
Yeah,
I totally-
I'm not
he's a-
downplaying Robert De Niro. I'm saying he doesn't need Twitter. He's
I agree.
cool.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
De Niro.
Yeah, he's
We
De Niro.
literally
You don't need
just
Twitter.
yesterday were talking about how I wish we were cool enough to not have to have social media
Bill
accounts.
Pullman, we're like, hey, does he have social media? We're like, no, he's cool enough not to have
Bill's
social
cool
media.
enough to not need it.
I know.
Oh,
We'll never
one
be there,
day.
unfortunately. I'm sorry. Now we're going to get negative comments. All right. Have you ever heard of a divorcecation? Well, it's a new way to celebrate after ending a marriage. The Orchid City and Spa in England is now hosting divorce party for getaways for ladies and their female friends. The spa packages include fancy cocktails, champagne rivers, cruises, and hot yoga and creepy guys hanging around the bar. No, I'm going to leave out the last part. DBL, we want your take. Should we really be celebrating divorce? And I got Erica Kopp just running lasers.
Well, I did not have a divorce party. It was actually, I had an amicable divorce and split from my ex, and it didn't feel like something that needed to be like, oh, well, he's out of my, because generally there's some animosity built up behind that. Like, I'm over that man, you know,
Right.
like, I don't need no man. It wasn't like that. But I do think that when you go through a divorce, they actually say that it's only second to a spouse dying.
It's like a death.
Because it is.
Wow.
It's like a death in the family, and there's so many things that happen that make it emotional. But I do think that it is. This is my new life now.
And just like a death, just like you said, it's a rebirth. It's a rebirth of your brand new life. You start over, you get your friends, your support, and you're ready to go. I think it's a great idea. I really do.
I think this company is just like rebranding what happens anyways. Like everything that was listed and friends that mine that have gone through divorce, I'm like, check, champagne, yeah, I'll drink with them. Yep, we'll go out.
I want to know what happens. What if you went to a divorce party, did the spa and everything, and then that girl got back with her husband? How pissed would you be?
Oh,
I still enjoy
Wow, you guys didn't even think of that side?
I don't care. She wants to get back with the man.
Yeah, champagne.
No, I just went on a vacation, and for you to divorce, no, you guys are definitely not going back together.
Wow, Jack.
All right, bring in Al Jackson with the new trending story coming in hot.
This is literally coming in hot because Louisiana is always coming in hot, but more importantly, today is National Louisiana Day. That's right, guys. Today is the day that we celebrate all things jazz, gumbo, and Mardi Gras. Some fun facts about Louisiana. The unofficial drink for the state is the hurricane. The official drink is milk, but we know it's the hurricane. Now, one other thing that's really cool here, what goes better with the celebrating Louisiana? How about some beignets? Yeah. Brooke? Oh, we're back. We're friends again. Look, we're eating beignets. And we got this from Denver's own Lucille's Creole Cafe, which we've eaten at a bunch of times, guys. We went there for the eclipse. So yes, we'll be back. We'll see you guys soon. We're gonna eat these beignets.
Al,
We're gonna
get
celebrate.
up here. Get up here.
I gotta share my beignets. Dang it.
See, he was avoiding it. He didn't want to share.
Al Fetchin Jackson, actually earlier, come on up here, Al. We're talking about something else. We talked to you about Faith Hill at the CMAs.
Yes.
All right, here she is.
What does she look like, Al?
Oh, I mean, I guess that does look a little bit like the leg lamp, like we said from the Christmas story.
There it is. So give it a yay or nay, Al.
I'm gonna give it a yay just for those legs. Come on, she's killing it. Look at that. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
I feel like it's like a real life Jessica Rabbit.
All right, Daily Blast Live is all about live news as it's happening. Ebony Steele, what's coming up?
Flying faux pas. We've all seen them before, okay? It's one thing to take your shoes off on a plane, but putting your funky feet up, I don't think so. We're keeping it real with Steele. And President Trump's granddaughter, Arabella, she steals the show in China singing a traditional Chinese song. Take a listen as we go to break.
Hey guys, it's Connor Ashley. We're hanging out in the Digital Lounge. We're tracking the top trending stories that you guys are talking about right now. First up, we have Kelly Grega. She always has something trending. Let's see what she's got.
We have breaking iPhone news. So we've been tracking all week that the iPhone.
Yeah, breaking my bank. That's the iPhone news.
So we talked earlier in the week, the iOS update, lowercase I was appearing as A with a question mark. Well, Apple has just solved that problem, and I just updated my phone, and it's letting me know that your phone has been updated to iOS 11.1.1. So they fixed this.
Oh, so they just fixed that bug.
Yeah, so they fixed the bug. So everyone that was experiencing that, you can now download and install the iOS 11.1.1, and it will fix it.
So just another update. I think I'm still on like iOS 9 because you always have to erase all of your stuff to get enough space to update it, and I never do that, so I get all the notifications. Anyway, okay. All right, Brett Forrest, what's up?
Are you a beer drinker?
Do I look like I'm a beer drinker?
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
I'm a beer drinker, and Food and Wine came out with the 25 most important American craft beers ever brewed, and their stipulations are just influencers on the market, because if you go out anywhere, there's over 5,000 breweries in the U.S. now thanks to craft beer. And so they made the list of the 25 most influential, and I was going to ask you, what do you think could be number one, but I feel like you don't know.
Yeah, I'm not the right guy to ask that. Oh, Kelly will pick one.
Is Lagunitas a craft beer?
It's not.
Okay. I don't drink beer either.
Okay, I have a question about beer.
Yeah.
What's the difference between like a microbrewery and a brewery?
So it's actually a legal definition based on how much they output a year. So, and Sam Adams actually has a lot of influence on the definition, because by most accounts...
Sam Adams, the beer company?
Yeah, because by most accounts they should be considered a major brewery at this point, but they keep getting the law changed to make them considered a craft brewery.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, well, let's see what some of the top ones are.
So I'm just going to scroll down here. Don't mind me while I do it. Anyway, here's one of my favorites, actually, Oscar Blues. It's ranked at number 15, and that's based here in Colorado, so I'm a big fan of that.
Colorado has a lot of beer companies, I feel like.
Yeah, they call us the Sonoma Valley of beer. I'll get back to you.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show in daytime covering the trending topics that you and your friends are talking about right now, no matter where you're watching. Have you ever been so offended by someone's behavior that you wish you could just call them out? Well, that's what we're doing right now as we're keeping it real with Steele.
Yes. Thank you, Erica. The Instagram account, yes. Oh, come on. Listen. All right, the Instagram account Passenger Shaming was started by a former flight attendant. It's a safe space where travelers can post pictures of the outrageous things they see people doing on planes. So these freaky flyers need to be called out by Ebony. So Ebony is keeping it real with Steele.
Yes. And sometimes when you keep it real, it doesn't really hurt your feelings, but do we all agree that it's all fair game if it's real? If you keep it real?
Yeah.
All right.
Up first, baby Maddie's first time on a plane was pretty stinky, Eb. Take a look.
That does not look so good. Baby Maddie, she's getting upset, more and more upset. I don't like it either, Maddie. And she's thinking to herself, like, wait a minute. Now, if y'all shake me, that's called illegal, but it can't be legal for this cadaver foot to be sitting here by this window either. That can't be right.
Just like a dead man.
Yeah,
it's not good.
I'm just keeping it real.
It's not good. All right, this next lady, Eb, thinks she's in the yoga studio, not on a plane.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can now look at her. Oh, all the way up. Oh yes, perfect form. And it looks here like this woman. We were wondering what happened to the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
Well, now it turns out that she is a Pilates instructor for Delta Airlines.
That's where she is.
That's where she is.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. All right, keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Yeah, gotta keep it real.
Now, don't you hate it when you're prepared with snacks and others aren't, and they just freaking beg you for yours?
Yeah. Okay. And I guess, oh, look at that. Well, y'all heard of the movie Snakes on a Plane. This is more like Snacks on the Plane. Now, this is actually me. I'm looking at this dog, and ordinarily I would reach down and give him some.
Right?
But you know what, Waldo? No.
Why?
You cannot, because he's in first class looking back at me and Coach, and I saw him eat 3 chicken sliders and a yogurt. Didn't offer me anything. He offered me nothing.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real. All right. Forget the Mile High Club. Now it's all about the Sky High Zen.
Okay.
Ed, what do you think about this?
Well, first of all, I think the people that with the circles around their head are more relaxed than them. They are clearly not buying it. They're not engaged at all. And I think this guy was actually flying Frontier, and they said, sir, you have exceeded your carry-on limit, so we're going to need you to put your wife in an overhead bin.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, keeping it real. Now, at first I was really just worried about their safety.
Right.
But I'm more worried about the old man, Willie. He's so sweet. He's still in the lavatory. He's been trying to get out. He's been waiting 20 minutes.
He's got to get out. All right, finally, this guy has no trouble getting comfortable on a flight. Ab, keep it real.
I'm going to keep it real. You can tell this is a long, long flight. This man is disoriented. He's sleepwalking, looking for peanuts, but we should turn our head. You know why?
Why?
Because guess what he did?
What?
He turned the other cheek. Why not? I'm done.
Keeping it real with Steele. All right, digital producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment. excellent.
We just got in the latest box office numbers, and Thor Ragnarok is dominating worldwide. The newest film about the God of Thunder hammered its way past the competition, taking in $500 million worldwide. This is Marvel's 12th consecutive film to hit that mark. Thor also was the answer to the box office slump that plagued theaters this fall, and it's looking like it will dominate this weekend too. Back to you guys.
Wow, Thor, take it over. All right, Daily Blast Live loves to share viral videos like this one. Twin brothers come home from the Navy for the holidays and decided to surprise their little brother at school. Come on, there's not a dry eye in that classroom. We can never get enough of these military family reunion videos. And up next, a boy who's saving furry friends, one rescue dog at a time. Just 6 years old, and he's already found his calling in life. We'll talk to him next. See you soon.
Hey guys, we're back, and we wanted to get Tori. Let's get some more insight on your last story there.
On Thor
Did
or
you see
the
the Navy twins?
Oh gosh.
How cool was that?
Whenever they have a Navy person or military person or Air Force on Oprah or Ellen or anything and they're backstage, how many of you are also like, is he really in Iraq or is he backstage?
Right.
And you're always like, come out, come out, come out, come out.
You're like the Kristen Wiig character on SNL. You're like,
Can't wait. I can't handle it. But it's really, what's wonderful is when you see it it's a father, a son, a brother, and they're not expecting it. And even when a guy does it, they get so emotional. It's just overwhelming. Just pure love. Yeah, that's absolutely right. The other thing that's pure love, it's National Pet Adoption Weekend, and we spoke to Roman, who makes viral videos for his for dogs. And thank you. I spilled coffee being excited about the military. It happens. And I gotta say, Roman, you're gonna see him next, is such an old soul. He felt like a 90-year-old on that.
the cutest 90-year-old
The
kid.
cutest 90-year-old kid. And his dad is also in the military, and he gets to read the comments, so it's really a way to connect Roman and his dad. So to all our service members, men, women, we thank you for your service.
Especially with the holidays coming,
my
it's an extra emotional time. So any homecoming is a good thing.
Any homecoming is a good thing, and maybe a homecoming with a special little animal would be an even greater thing.
Yeah, we're still trying to get rid of.
That's my Jason.
That's not what I meant to
No,
say.
he meant no. We do have Lucy still. I'm just gonna take over. Lucy the cat is still up for adoption. While we had Reptar, someone went to the shelter, Dumb Friends League, and asked because she saw him on the show. So we're trying to get Lucy a forever home. Not get rid of Lucy, just get a forever home. And cats can be so wonderfully warm in the cold. And I know how much you love them from what you said. So do you have any animals, Jason?
Nope.
Surprising. It's very surprising. Yeah, I worked at a baby cat shelter and baby bottle fed cats. And it's just like very rewarding. I wanted to actually feel like a doctor, so that's why I did it. Okay, he's still lost on his whole mistake. No, but honestly, look at adopting a pet. Here's another reason to do it. If you do get a bred dog or cat, they tend to be less healthy because they've been inbred so much. So when you get a mutt, they actually have a healthier body, they live longer, they're stronger, and you can see the gratitude in their eyes. Have you ever seen gratitude in any cat's eyes? He's still worried.
I'm still terribly embarrassed by that gap.
No, but honestly, let us know. Send us your pictures and your rescue stories. And girls like men with cats, men like men with cats, and men like girls with cats, and dogs.
Yeah, and girls who like girls with cats.
Yeah, and girls
Everybody loves a cat.
Everybody loves a cat. Go out and rescue someone, adopt, don't shop. And don't do what Jason did and put your foot in your mouth.
Bye, guys. We'll talk in the next break.
3, 2, and we're up on 10.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, daytime's only live show with the top trending and breaking news happening now. Time now for the Extra Shot. It's the story that made you say, give me another round, because it's so uplifting. Today, it's a 6-year-old who has become the perfect pitchman for dogs in need of a home.
Hi everyone, they're the dog that I know in the Skagit Valley Humane Society. Still there, needs a home really bad. Name's Legend.
Who can resist 6-year-old Roman's adorable plea to find a home for a deaf dog?
He needs a home that's good, that's experienced with a dog that's deaf.
Roman is the unofficial spokesman for his hometown's Humane Society. The pint-sized pitchman's viral videos tugged at the heartstrings.
He's got a tickle spot though.
Where's his tickle spot?
Right on his chest.
Yeah, what happens?
His back leg goes up and down.
Both Roman and his mom, Jennifer, are animal advocates. Their organization, Project Freedom Ride, finds homes for abandoned dogs. And while Roman's dad serves overseas, this little guy has enlisted to help dogs certain for death find the right home.
We hope a legend gets adopted too.
Roman and his mom, Jennifer, join us now. Roman, why do you love finding homes for dogs?
Because I just want dogs to have homes so they can have families. Just like we do.
We love that. Has Legend found a home?
Not yet.
Okay, but we're going to find him a home
He
soon,
will
right?
soon. He will soon.
That's the goal.
Yep, we're gonna find him a home real soon.
So I'm gonna ask, Jennifer, was this something that you had kind of pre-existing interest in, or was it Roman's natural interest that got everything started? Like, how did things begin for you guys?
Roman's 4th birthday, he opted to get donations and give those to a local rescue when we were in Texas. And it was at that point I kind of decided if he can recognize that something needs done, maybe I need to do something as well. So that's when I started visiting the kill shelter there with Roman.
Jennifer, how has Roman's videos impacted Freedom Project Ride?
It's been pretty amazing. We've had a lot of interest in followers, a lot of, to be honest, just the comments that people have said about Roman and how inspirational it is and how they hope they have kids like him one day. It has been so incredibly touching, and for my husband to like read all of these comments from Japan, it has been pretty amazing. So I don't know, it's just exciting to see people still have hope that maybe the next generation, hey, will be
He's a little tired,
better.
Roman.
And that's all we can hope for right now.
That's
It's
great.
been
Roman,
early
Roman, you look tired, so I'm going to let you go to sleep soon. I just have a quick question. Can you tell me about the dog Rosalinda?
She got adopted already.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Roman, do you get sad when people adopt a dog, or are you happy for them?
I'm happy for them when they get adopted.
You're all heart, you little cutie. I love it.
Oh, we love you, Roman. Thank you, Roman and Jennifer, for all that you're doing. Thank you. Pop culture guru Tori Schulman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Are you guys so tired of swiping left and right on dating apps, right? Oh, so annoying. Well, try swiping something that won't ghost you. Food! Yes! The new Wine and Dine app is coming in hot. Users can swipe left or right on pictures of meals from nearby restaurants. So we tried out this genius idea. Check it out.
Root down beet juice. Take a yes. Anything in styrofoam is never good. It's just like speed dating for food. I love this.
Wood oven roasted something, but sign me up. It's Italian. Pork ramen. I like that. I think the app's cool. It like gets you to see different things maybe you're not even in the mood for.
Weary traveler. That's me in life, and I will definitely want to drink. So, right, black bass with Ursula from Little Mermaid. I don't really want that. And this is a quick way to get it done. Italian, Chinese, ask the app.
So that's me without makeup, so you're welcome. So instead, everyone's like, who's that sea captain? So instead of rejecting a guy based on his looks, you can now do it with your lasagna instead. Back to you guys.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, our staff is busy tracking the stories that are trending and you're sharing. Check out this stunning video of the Northern Lights illuminating parts of the United Kingdom. Simply gorgeous.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Have you been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging, or herniated disc?
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Not only do we have funny moments, we have hilarious moments from today's show. Let's check them out.
The New York Times article just came out, so take a look.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you were going to play something there.
No.
I was like, where is it? I totally did. I'm like, wow, Tori's really going after it.
I set it up and then I just let it go. She made eye contact with the camera, so we all followed suit.
Nothing came out.
We have one more hilarious video.
Everyone got together, but Sturgill Simpson.
Let's go with
Stinson, right?
We'll get it.
Okay.
But Sturgill Simpson.
Let's go with
Sturgill Simpson.
We'll get it.
Okay, Simpson, right?
We'll get it.
All of them.
Let's go with
Simpson, right?
We'll get it.
Okay, but Sturgill Simpson.
Look at me. I'm looking for Stu.
And that was the guy who didn't get an invite to the CMA. I feel terrible.
Wow.
It's Sturgill Simpson.
When it rains, it pours for that guy. Sorry, buddy. The stories never stop, and we don't either. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going, guys.